I am the co-host of Fresh Out the Box. It's me, Casualty CDG, and I'm so happy to be back after a week of missing basically all of the streams. I had what I would call like a mini depression in my week where I was like, my games, my streams, my friends. I felt like I was missing it, so I'm happy to be back, everybody. It's Thursday.
And I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, your variety Twitch streamer and tabletop roleplay gamer, playing Hernas the Orc Rogue, hopefully Hunter.
And I am Erin Baumier, also known as Erin Dippity Doo online. I'm your local games designer with Adventure Slaying Production and co-host of the Adventure Slaying podcast. Once again, going in as the Cleric of Beauty, Belore Cruisings.
What is up, y'all? Good Thursday evening. This is Thomas Avenger at Thomas Avenger everywhere, voice actor, painter, artist, teacher, and I'll be joining you once again as Hector Adonis, captain of this delightful crew.
What's up? I'm joining you live from under the sea. I'm Keon. I'm also a musician known as Keon, and I'll be returning as Lawrence Fishborn, the hopefully in the near future berserker fish folk warrior boy man. Vampire bites?
Yo, vampire!
Oh.
Would you say that it was mysterious or not?
Fired.
The game? I can hear you.
It's a good thing I paused that intro when I did. I'm really happy with that joke that I made that fell so flat the stream died.
He hears Gary. Or they hear Gary.
Oh, thank God.
Dang.
That's the way the stream was meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah, you don't need to hear the GM.
Don't need to hear the DM at all.
Now, the story makes more sense if you can only hear the players responding, and you just have to fill it in with your imagination what they're doing.
That's right.
Especially when we're like, "Where's the guy?" Yeah, okay, I'm gonna hit him.
He looks like what?
Can you hear me now, Vampire Bites?
What's all the
And you
plot?
can hear everyone else, right? Yeah, now my mic's showing up. I don't know why it turned my mic. It switched.
weird.
Yeah, it switched. It hasn't done that in a very, very long time. Anyways, hi, I'm Jahadanon. Welcome to Fantasy Age by Green Ronin Publishing. Where we last left...
CDG, and I
No!
killed Jahan's father
No!
with my bare hands.
Oh, no! Please don't do that. He's very small.
That's
You
not
killed
what happened.
Bubba?
No.
He's very
that's
small.
not what happened.
He's very
I
easy,
just thought we
very
would
easy.
spice it up the second time around.
Father! Yeah, alright. So, anyways, where we last left off, you had defeated a troll that was waylaying a trade route. You went to tell the good news to Stony Hill, where you found a memory-sapping mist, and some sort of dark, feral fey creature that was feeding on people's dreams. After a hell of a battle, you guys took it to him. It was pretty fun. You saved the town. You lifted the curse, and you banished that thing back from whence it came. And then you partied down. You partied down hard. You partied down real hard. And you guys are all drunk in piles in the common room of the Dragon's Head Inn on the Toad of Stony Hill. There's also some outro stuff that happened, blah, blah, blah. But, anyways, you all did level up. For the most part, you guys have taken care of all of that. Let me know if you need any help. However, leveling up's pretty easy. And it's pretty much the same every time, so it's not too bad. That's where we pick up. You guys are waking up in this inn. Hungover.
almost took drinking as part of one of my abilities to avoid this hangover.
I mean, yeah, everyone can roll a con check if you want to, like, not be hungover. That's fine. If you want a chance.
No, my guy's probably hungover. Hector and Lawrence were getting busy. I mean,
Okay.
doing shots.
So it looks like...
What was Solwyn up to during all of that? Once we got back and the spell was broken, how did he celebrate his party with us in the bar?
Yeah, what did you do, Sloan? Because you were gone.
Yes, I was. I'm guessing after I woke up, you guys had. Did you set off and do a thing in the town, or have we not gone to the Misty Town yet?
No, you're still in the Misty Town.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
at. And I'm trying to matchmake the owner of that bar with Effa.
Yeah, he's trying
That's
to
right.
he's trying to get the two owners of the two taverns on the island to date.
It seems like it would be good for both of them.
Seems like Hernassus and Baylor are not hungover. So that's good.
Strong like orc. Flex.
You speak a little softer. You sound as loud as 10 orcs.
No.
I was told. I was told they did not have wine here, so I was relegated to drinking the swill they serve and call ale. My head is killing me, and I feel like I need to puke. It's no wonder that humans act the way you do.
That's funny.
To understand.
When you
Here, have a little more and get the hair of the dog.
when you weren't
Nothing
here,
Warm ale.
and you guys showed up at the tavern, I played you, and I had you go to the bar, and you were demanding some kind of alcohol that they did not have, and so that's pretty funny. I nailed it. Nailed it. All right. But yes, Solon, you've been informed about what happened. But yeah, the more everyone starts filtering out of this inn, Miss, what's her name? It's not Ivana. Tanya. There you go. Tanya Hazelwood is there. Are you guys heading back to Trout Water?
I believe that is the plan. Get
Yes.
our reward, fix our boat, and be on our way to the next adventure for Elwyn.
Might I tag along?
Of course, yes. I think your father will be very happy to see you again.
Yeah, I imagine so. I'll be happy to see him as well. Which seems a genuine sentiment from her, so.
She's not good at lying, is she? No.
So how,
Right.
how did you get yourself into this predicament?
She'll brush her hair back from her ear. Well, I came up here, just, I come up here from time to time to do some trading on behalf of the town, behalf of my father. And, I mean, it's nice to get out of Trout Water every now and again.
I totally understand, being a bit of an explorer myself. I guess my real question is, what sort of terrible luck did you have to be attacked by a creature from the Fae and imprisoned for so long?
When she brushes her hair back, this is when you notice that she is not a human. She has a bit of a point to her ear.
I'll look over at Elwyn. Hmm?
But Solwyn, you'll
sorry.
realize that that's not a full elf here. That she's definitely part elven.
You're lucky the troll didn't hunt you down. The moment it smelled my blood, it came right for me.
Yeah, I guess I'm lucky I'm not the one that came upon it. That was Edmund. Luckily he survived, though.
Yes, the three of us as well. We faced that troll scaling along the side of a cliff, hallowing from the mountainside. You should have seen our victory. It was heroic beyond all explanation. We'll regale you of the tale as we travel. I'm sure there's some details that I will miss that, upon a second telling from either patriots here, that you will pick up their details, or even a third telling, for it will be a long journey back to Trout Water.
I wasn't present for the initial fight. I can tell you, as someone who was there with multiple trackers, it seemed that there was quite a battle. So,
It was pretty
for what
good.
it's worth, the evidence is there.
It was pretty good.
Each of the trolls stood over 30 feet tall.
Wasn't there only one?
I'll let you tell your story when we get to Trout Water. You can tell yours last.
To answer your question, Hector, I'm not sure exactly why I was attacked. Why it picked me. What drew it to me. I don't know. Those kinds of things don't happen around here often, if that's what you're getting at.
No, just terrible luck is all. Perhaps someone should look into it for you.
Perhaps. But yeah, you guys will all head on down the trail to Trout Water. It is an uneventful journey. You guys took care of pretty much all the hazards that are around here right now. It's a pretty quiet island typically, but lately, troll plus town under siege by the Fae. It was not typical. But you'll get back to town. Still probably before the afternoon. Maybe like 10, 11.
Nice. We need to find the mayor. Probably still at the pub, or at the pub again, I should say.
He'll be in the town square, nailing up some flyers and talking to people. He seems to be doing his job today. I forget which one. One of you guys, I think Hector said something to him that got to him. So he started doing some work. He'll see you guys coming, and he'll rush over to his daughter, and they'll embrace.
Sorry, I had faked her up, queued up for a while, and nobody talked to me, and I couldn't hold it in anymore. Sorry.
Did you have something in your mouth this whole time?
Yeah, I had water in my mouth and all. Did you not see what just happened?
No.
I saw you over there just choking and vibrating and dying, and was like, what did he see that I didn't see? What's happening?
Damn.
It's a fish folk thing. I didn't want to ask him.
Yeah,
That was
he's
just-
deep in character.
He was taking a
mouthful of
deep
water.
breath.
That was a joke from me to me, and I had a great time. But now all my stuff's wet.
That's the best kind of joke.
I'm really in character. You're right.
Method acting.
Somebody get this man another glass of water.
Oh, I got more.
Don't get him any more water.
It was the start of this mess.
But yeah, they'll embrace, and Fishborn will vomit, and yeah, it's a good time for everybody. Thank you, travelers. As I said, we will supply you. Here is a voucher. He'll produce a form, essentially, and give it to you. A requisition form. Have at it. And if there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Thank you very much for your hospitality. We will be leaving the requisition form with your harbor master. Like, I will turn around, look at my party, like, greedily, like...
I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
He did not seem to put a limit on the blank check he just handed us, so...
It does.
Okay.
It does appear to have detailed information on it about, like, roughly how much stuff.
Onyx.
Oh, man! If this was fucking Dune, I'd whip my forgery kit out.
I
still
mean,
could.
You still can. You can forge in any game.
I don't have a forgery kit.
That doesn't stop you from trying. It just
doesn't.
stops you from trying well.
It does. You can.
Why is all the ink blood red? No reason.
So this letter stinks.
Who's an alchemist? Someone invents some whiteout.
So he wrote it all in Elven, is what you're telling me. Mm-hmm.
All right, so
It's all Elvish to me.
what can we get with?
Yeah, what does
with
it say?
with this?
So the voucher will supply your
IOU.
ship with plenty of food, water, and if you want any equipment, feel free to get some.
Any
Let's see.
equipment?
I mean, within reason.
I want a sword that kills everything that it touches in one hit.
That's not within reason.
Okay.
I'm glad.
That's just a sword.
Yeah, it's just a sword.
You're already playing the warrior. What else do you want?
Fair.
Done.
Done. Have a sword. I already have one. Nah, that's your ask. No, come back.
The gear is on page 58. Feel free to peruse. But this is
shopping.
this is the kind of situation where, you know, if you want something small, like in the future, be like, hey, can I have bought a pan for frying? Then yeah.
We're not going shopping by the harbor.
Speaking of retcon, can we have brought back the troll's head? Did we bring back the troll's head?
You guys have his hand.
He was underwater, being eaten by some sort of magical kelp. So I only could get his thumb, and I gave it to the hunter tracker that helped us.
Oh,
get him.
yeah, good for him. He needs a
They should
trophy.
Did he turn it
Eaten
in
by
stone?
magical trout? I mean, what was it? Magical algae? Is that what you said it was eaten by?
I don't think some kind of magical algae. Fey vegetation we weren't familiar with.
Some sort of strange Fey event happened that a bunch of plants were growing out of the troll's corpse. It was hot.
The choices for gear, I'm kind of stuck somewhere between pot and spark tube. If those mean what I think they mean. So, any of that would be...
I don't think those mean what you think they mean.
Okay. Just checking.
I also would like one of those.
He's trying to do drugs. I mean, it's
Oh, I'd like
legal
to see it.
everywhere.
It's legal under the administration of the Golden Church of the bullshit?
Yeah.
In Church of the bullshit.
I
What
knew
is
I
it
liked
called?
those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, marijuana didn't become illegal until, like, textiles became a thing.
Yeah.
So, you're good.
I would like a compass.
That's a good thing to grab.
That's fair.
Expensive as hell, too.
Reasonable.
First of all,
Not that I need one. I always know where I'm going, but just in case.
But also, so you're essentially what this thing will, like, you guys can get a couple of odds and ends, but also your ship is fully stocked with food and water. And probably, like, a cask of ale. Like,
Did they patch it up?
they'll patch it
all?
up. Yeah. Because it wasn't in the best of condition when you got it. It's a little better now. they'll clean it up. One of the town, like, militia guys, they don't really have guards, but one of the guys whose turn it is to be a cop will come up to you guys. Hey, we found this guy on your boat. And he will produce Walter, the blind man that you saved.
Oh, Walter.
He has a name?
Yeah.
yes.
Of course.
He
Do you
told
not
us his
remember?
name.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a different idea for what his name was. I don't know.
Do
I don't
you
know what
happen
it
to
was.
recall
I
what his
don't
real name
recall.
is?
Walter? I think it was Walter, actually. You're right.
But yes. What do you do with this new development?
Is everything okay? We rescued this poor man at sea and seem to need some help.
Oh, he was supposed to be on your boat. Oh, my bad.
No, it is okay.
He'll let him go.
Has he caused any problems?
No. Not really. He just kind of spooked some of the kids.
Understandable. He looks like a walking ghost. And I'll lean over to Walter and, like, give him sort of a pat on the back. Is everything okay? Is there anything?
He'll like recoil from you when you touch him. Who's there?
It is I. Hector Adonis.
Oh, Hector. Hi. He's kind of like shivering. He's just standing there in like essentially a loincloth and like shivering. And
I take him up to like a shop, get him some clothes and a makeover.
yeah, you can get him taken care of if you want to.
We're gonna do that. I'm gonna take him up to Effa's and see if we can get him hooked up.
The clothes can be included in what your voucher was.
Perfect.
The rest of it might cost you like a little bit, but they'll take care of him. They're gonna go scrub your blind guy.
While they're washing him down and trimming him up, I'm gonna check with the group. Is this someone we need to be bringing with us, or shall we just start him a fresh new life here?
We could invite him to stay at this port if it is safer than where he was, away from the Inquisition.
Yeah, you guys did save him. This is your chance to either ditch him or keep him.
I hear the people that can't see get other powers more strong. Maybe he can be like an alarm system, and if he hears something, he just starts up. He starts screaming for us, right?
I have heard of this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Also, we could just get a parrot and feed it seeds.
I have also heard of this kind of thing. Some of the strongest seers in the Fae are indeed blind. You may be onto something.
A man will appear. I heard you want to trade a blind man for this parrot. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. But it's funny.
Done.
There's a puzzling thing, though, now that you bring that up. I didn't think he had a magical touch to him, but the Inquisition had him in custody for some reason or another.
It is true.
So why did they care? If he was just merely afflicted, then, well, the churches of men seem to be a little, other than those of beauty, I nod, seem to be a little lacking in the care of their paupers.
In my experience, the lame are often victims of tyranny as a show of power.
Yeah, he's very lame. I agree. Very lame old blind man.
Suddenly feel like fish for some reason, not sure why.
Are we gonna keep him? Can we keep him, Daddy?
We could. I suggest we offer him the choice. If he wishes to stay either in this port town or in the mountain town, then he's free to leave. He's not our prisoner. We were simply giving him an escape route. But if he wishes to continue with us, the sloop isn't exactly crowded with us, so it's not like it hurts us any to have him with us until a better port or better opportunity comes along. I'm sure there's some order that knows the value of a or some holy order that'll be able to take him in.
As captain of the ship, I do not know that we need another mouth to feed, but I will defer to Belora's judgment. Her and her goddess are the type who take care of these people generally.
Yes, and it is really unfortunate because of the followers of the Bright Lord. We haven't been able to operate our temples as usual, so can't take him to one of those. But I think it was wise to give him the choice, give him an opportunity to start fresh here, and if he wants to go with us, then consider him our new companion.
And as for food, I'll ensure that I'll make sure to catch his worth in fish.
If my choices were to be killed at the hands of the Dawn, or to be dropped on Trout Water, I might prefer the former. So maybe he would like a ride to the next port.
What's wrong with Trout Water? It's a perfectly fine village.
There's nothing fine about this place. It's miserable, it's misty, it's wet, it's disgusting, it's falling apart. They don't have anything decent to drink, nowhere to stay, nothing to look at, no arts. It's just the worst. It's one of the worst places I've ever been in my entire life.
It's about Trout Water. I'm a fish person, and I think it smells too much like fish in this town.
That smells like good, tasty food, sir.
I was just beginning to think that
I agree.
this plain smells like fish everywhere. compared to the Feywild, this is just fish. Everything smells like fish. This is horrible. It's wretched.
There'll be
Wait until we get.
a skinny fisherman that was drinking nearby that'll hear all these hurtful things you're saying about his home, and he just looks sad. He looks hurt, like, personally.
Don't be gloom, friend. Just travel more. You'll see.
It's no offense. It's just where I come from is much better.
Jeez. All right. Walter will descend the stairs after he's been cleaned up. He's wearing just regular breeches, some kind of not. I mean, they didn't give him like boots or anything. He's wearing some sort of improvised sandal. They seem to be okay though, and he's wearing just a regular long sleeve like pirate shirt kind of thing. I need to look up better words for describing medieval clothing. But he looks much better. He's much cleaner. His hair's like back. They didn't cut any of his hair or his beard. It seems that he didn't want them to, but they did like clean up his face a little bit. He'll come downstairs. He has a stick now, which he's using to find his way.
And I guess he didn't gain too many additional senses.
Just give him time.
Where do you go? Please, training montage.
Yeah.
It's the eye of
He just has like sockets, right? Or does he have eyes?
So that's another thing you guys haven't seen yet because he's had a covering on.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Which he is wearing what looks like a clean one now. The one before was pretty gross.
Nice.
But he'll feel his way around, and he'll come on and sit down next to Lawrence.
I have a theory. Maybe you can see, you just have something obstructing your vision, and if we remove that from your face, maybe you can see proper.
He'll look at you, and he'll lift his blindfold up.
He'll look at me.
He'll point his face in your direction, and he will lift up his blindfold, and you'll see he has burn marks all around his eyes, and he has no pupils.
Wait, I'm still hungover. Can you describe that again?
His eyes are burnt out.
Mate. Sorry, raining for a second. Let me wipe your face real quick. You got some rainwater on your face. Sorry, mate. Yeah, keep the bandage on, please. Yeah.
But yes, he does have burnt eyes. It looks like a clear case of somebody burnt his eyes out deliberately.
Yikes.
Did the church do that to you, Walter?
Something like that. He doesn't seem to
Walter,
want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, like that.
Makes
like,
sense.
Hernash just asking, that's a die
Yeah.
right there.
Walter, we wanted to ask you if we wanted to give you a choice. I guess we've taken you away from what town was that again? Is it Mist?
Eastport.
Mist Harbor.
It was
Eastport.
Yeah.
We've taken you from Eastport to the port of Trout Water. We stopped here, got some more supplies and stuff, and we wanted to ask if you wanted to try again here and find a new settlement in this town, in this port, or if you wanted to continue traveling with us on the boat. We thought the choice was best left in your own hands.
Well, that's very kind of all of you. He seems more collected now than he was before. Well, I've been to Trout Water before. I don't remember there being much in the way of for a blind man to do. I suppose I could repair fishing nets, but I think I'd rather go with you, taking the sights.
I kind of shared a glance like, all right, with all the different party members and say, very well, then welcome aboard, officially.
Thanks.
There is just that one more thing to decide. Welcome aboard the what, exactly?
Ooh.
It's bad luck to sail a ship without a name.
Did it not have a
That's a
name
good
on the
point,
on
Captain.
the stern?
No, that was when it was a different ship. Now it is
Fair.
ours.
The blind man's fortune.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Poetic. I like it.
I think it's
And I'll order a bottle of rum from the tavern to go.
Okay. Absolutely.
Question: is there anyone who of requisition? Is there anyone with a pistol they'd be willing to part with?
You don't have a pistol?
Imagine they're fair.
Or do you want another pistol?
Another pistol, a second pistol.
Are you gonna start blackbearding this up?
Go ahead and give me a communications check.
Sure.
We'll leave it up
Lost
to...
ground, 'cause-
Because there probably is, but let's see if you can find it.
Did boy Effa up top give me a note to give to Effa? Did I?
Boy, Effa. His name, I believe, was funny. What was his name?
It
No,
wasn't
wasn't
Neffa, because I thought it
Didn't
was.
somebody name him?
Yeah,
No, I'm pretty sure I named that guy.
George?
good. No, wait, no, never mind.
Oh yeah, his name's
Phil
Artie.
Oh.
The strongest
Was it?
man?
The strongest man in the world. Yeah. Best show ever.
No clue.
You wouldn't. Yeah, there's no way. But yes, Artie. I think he's gonna take that one at his own pace. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like a note out of the blue would be weird. But-
the only other things I'm gonna grab is just more decent fishing gear because I have a fishing tackle, but I want I'm gonna get from this town like a nice rod, a good bit of line and stuff like that. Because I have a fishing tackle, but not like the actual.
Yeah, the fishing gear, yeah, absolutely. That's something they can easily provide for you. Yeah, if anyone else thinks of anything they needed within reason, even after you leave, we can do a retcon. That way we don't have to spend the session shopping for ball bearings and chalk.
Well, what color of chalk? You said no. I'm just kidding.
How many ball bearings do they have in the market, though?
2. Just 2. Well, the rest were bought out by some other adventuring group.
Yeah, right before
Yeah,
they
you
got
just
here,
missed it.
some asshole bought 9,000, so they
Yeah,
don't
some
have
guy.
a lot now.
He was like, "How much for ball bearings?" I told him it was like 10 for a copper, and he bought.
Yeah, he bought them until he was
bought
out
all
of
gold
his
coin
100 gold. Yep,
Oh
yep,
my
yep.
goodness.
The good news is I'm rich. The bad news is
I have no ball
I
bearings.
have no ball bearings.
So what's the price
At what
of ball
cost?
bearings overseas?
Don't do this to me. But yes. So the mayor will approach you guys as you're finishing up your shopping. Oh hey, you guys are still here. There's a couple of travelers looking for passage. Figured y'all were heading out.
To where?
They're trying to head northwest. Towards Torrance. They say it's a small island on the way.
That would probably work for us. What else can you tell them about? What else can you tell us about the travelers?
There's 2 guys. Seem like old salt dogs. Nothing. I mean, not much to tell really. They're packing light. Each one had a bag to their name. They're in a tavern if you're interested.
Are
Yes,
we still running? Or are we letting people know what we're doing?
I think we're still running, but we are on our way to Torrance, so we might as well
So
pull a
we
little extra coin.
threw a giant party here, and everyone knows of this. So, yeah, perhaps the extra coin.
If nothing else, if they're not willing to spend the extra coin for the travel, they can at least help with the running of the ship. Since 2 sailors for the ship seems inadequate. I know a bit about boats, not about ships, so my expertise is lacking. And Sir Fancy Pants does not dirty his nails for the rope.
It's useful.
And as beautiful as one.
When he says that, I look at Hector. Like,
I'll just nod.
I think we're on the same page. We need to find some seamen and get them on the boat to help with the ship. We need ship seamen.
Now, I'm just floating the idea. It seems like everyone's on board to bring them, but these are 2 older fellows. They have only 1 bag to their name. So they have no belongings, no house, and they're experienced, seasoned. These could be veteran pirates. And we'll get out there, and they have a small bag, and all they have to do is get us off course just a little bit, and have their crew attack us.
We are experienced pirates as well.
Well?
And the problem isn't that we need more seamen. It's just that we're not full enough of seamen. Our crew is half full of seamen, with Lawrence and myself. If we could be all the way full of seamen, maybe 2 more, we would be completely full.
2 more seamen would be good.
Plus, if you're worried of pirates, I will point out to you that this ship was purloined from a harbor. So, if you wish to report it to the Inquisition, I'm sure they'll gladly put you in a stockade. And
we
listen
just
to
don't
your
know where
protestations.
these seamen have been. And if we're just going to put this seaman on our ship without at least asking some questions first, I don't think that's a wise idea. You want to make sure we know where these seamen have been.
So let us meet them.
These seamen could have been anywhere, on anything.
Seamen are just over there. If we wanted to go talk to them.
Yeah, it seems like there's a very strong ammonia smell coming from their direction. We should go check out those seamen.
No, that's where he puked. The other way.
Oh, sorry. Other way.
All right, let's try to go get our hands on some seamen.
How does that not smell more like fish? It smells less like
Point-
it
point-
came out of a fish.
Pretty sure if your semen smells like ammonia, you need to go to the doctor. Just FYI, it's not normal. Yeah. So you guys go to the semen-laden tavern.
I hate you all.
But yeah. So. Oh wow! I have to someone in the chat saying semen. Here we go. There you go.
Is it vampire bites again? Yep.
Yay! Good job.
You're the best vampire. You're the best.
But yeah, so you'll approach. There's 2 men. One of them's older, gray-haired. The other one's a younger man, sitting at one of the tables. Both of them have. One of them has a sword. One of them has a spear. They're both wearing like tricorn hats and some pretty thick coats. They each have like a what do you call it? It's like a burlap sack, except like slightly nicer for traveling.
Look at that. They're picturesque pirates. They even have the hats and the jackets and everything.
Alright, well, I know how to talk to these folks, alright? Hey, you 2 blimey fucks, what's the best booty you've ever plundered, huh?
Excuse me?
Well, you seem to be a salty dog. I know a salty seaman when I see one. What are your exploits? What are you in purport for? What's your deal? Give me your life story. What's your sun sign and your moon sign?
Give me a communication check.
Can I intimidate?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Answer my questions, I'll beat the hell out of you.
Yeah, I'm being nice, but I'm aggressively close to them, and it's like really, like, upsetting.
Unnerving.
I don't know. I don't think I did it.
It's more comedic than unnerving. And they'll look at you. We're 2 travelers. Are you the ones the mayor told us about? He'll he'll just move his face like away from you because it's too close.
listen. We're out on a boat. It's called The Man Without Eyes' Money. It's a great boat, tremendous ship. And we need a couple more crewmen to help us out, and you seem to be worthy of the task. What do you say?
They'll look at each other. Go ahead.
GM, I'd actually like to try to fire my contacts power to see if one of these guys, if I already happen to know one of them.
Ooh.
Sure.
Communications check. You adjust the TN based on how likely an orc from where I am and humans from where they're from would have ran into each other. So it's probably not terribly low, but we're trying. That's a good roll.
Is a good roll. The odds of you knowing one of them are not very high.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna say no.
Yep.
Can Hector and I each do the same for
I have the contacts power,
Yeah, he has a
That's-
power. Lets him do it, yeah.
so I can randomly happen to know somebody.
Cool.
That's how I was able to refill my bullets when we were in the other town. I happened to know a guy.
Yeah. I mean, that is a good roll, but no, these guys
But it's very
are
unlikely, yeah.
very
I
unlikely.
I really needed to ace that roll. But it's worth checking.
We're checking. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, he'll look around. The older man will look around at you guys. Yeah, I mean, we're willing to earn our way.
What exactly is your going rate? We should not need you for long.
Yeah, just take us where we're going. We'll call it splitsies. Or fair, rather.
Let's say we run across, an opportunity for plunder or legit business. What exactly is your cat looking like as a temporary fixture upon our ship?
I mean, the sea's share is always an even share, no?
No. Perhaps on the ships you have been on, but not on the Blind Golden Voyager.
How many of you are there?
Enough.
The only reason he would ask a question like that is because they plan to spring a trap on us.
We just need discretion and a hand. That is all. If you are capable of this, fantastic. If not, enjoy your time in Trout Water.
Oh, what was your offer?
Discretion.
Okay. As long as we get a cut, mum's the word.
We shall make sure you receive a fair cut. We are not trying to undercut anyone. We are just not trying to be taken advantage of either. We'll be providing your food, your journey, etc.
Is that one with you? He'll point at Solwyn.
That one is a very important VIP we are transporting. And he loves being regaled with sailing stories from humans. It's one of his favorite things, so make sure you do your best.
Sounds good. Well, shall we? I guess they'll offer their names. The older man's name is Irving. And then the younger man's name is DeWatt. That's their names. Deal with it.
Perfect.
All right.
But yeah, so you guys are gonna head out now? Is that your plan?
As long as everything's in the works with Effa and Artie. I just need to know I got the wheel rolling on that.
Sure, you'll see Artie come in and sit at the bar.
Yes.
There you go. Hey, there, Effa.
I'm gonna, that bottle of rum I'm holding, I'm gonna go pour it into a shot glass in front of me with a little pat on the back. Good luck.
Thomas getting people laid. Look at him. Yeah. So, you board on your ship, which, if I'm not mistaken, you named the Blind Man's Fortune, right?
I believe that's what we all said repeatedly.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think everyone got it right. Yeah, seemed like it.
I'm gonna paint it on the side for us, and then I'm gonna do a shot and pour some out for my homies and offer it to everyone else. It is customary to christen a ship before we leave. We all share the rum. We smash it on the ship. Except not you, Irving and Dewat, just the real crew.
Very well.
They'll put their hands up like, yeah, sure. And they'll be talking off on the side.
I do a gill shot, and it gets into your system faster when you pour it right in the gills.
Ugh.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's called goofing.
Oh,
I've made my offerings to the sea spirits. We'll see whether they take me or not.
Excellent. So yeah, you guys set sail. The 2 crewmen you picked up do seem adept. You set sail with no real issue. You'll see. Why can't I remember her name? Tanya. You'll see Tanya on the shore, like waving to you guys as you leave.
I still do not think that her journey is done.
Are you looking at her and waving back or anything? Who's waving back?
Yeah,
to her?
yeah. I'll
wave
be
back.
standing. I'm very Captain Morgan, picturesque, on the back of the boat, like one knee up.
That's what I
holding
saw
under
too.
waving.
Walter will put his face like over your shoulder. A dark cloud hangs over that one.
Yes. It's not every day a Fae comes out of nowhere and attacks someone and imprisons a village for no reason. I was hoping that perhaps Solon had some insight as a Fae, but he didn't seem to offer any.
He'll step back, but he'll go and he'll fuck off and do something. What's everybody's day on the ship look like? What do you guys do when you're sailing?
Go ahead.
I'll say that I spend some time lighting some candles and incense, and spend it in communion with Washalia and in meditation and stuff.
I'm generally either fishing when the water suits us, and checking the map and our course every so often. Otherwise, and keeping watch. So if I'm not doing one of those 2 things, I'm keeping an eye out for other ships.
I'm doing first. Go ahead.
You know, it's easier to keep an eye out for other ships if you use one of these, and I'll open a chest and produce a spyglass.
I will gladly use that spyglass.
Um,
That makes life immensely easier. If only I could mount this to my rifle, but every time I try to do such a thing, I either break the glass or make my shot terrible. So one day I'll figure
yes,
it out.
please don't break my spyglass. I only have a couple more.
You have multiple. Never mind. And I look off on the horizon, mildly irritated.
Yes, spyglasses, candles, blankets. I start pulling out a bunch of the stuff that we had gotten from the market. I had taken the liberty of already filling out an acquisitions sheet before the mayor had given you the one to fill out. I thought he might put us on the spot, so I was able to get a great load of things. Pull a large tent. Now see, here's a large tent here, some bedrolls, a couple mirrors in case you find yourself in need of one.
I am going to let go of the wheel and just slow clap. You are much more useful than I took you for. I am sorry I judged you poorly. Now about those extra spyglasses.
Oh,
Perhaps
yes,
one for the ship.
you'll have to talk with him about sharing the spyglass. You see, I definitely don't want you to break both of my spyglasses at the same time. That would be the worst situation.
Haranasa, care to take to the crow's nest and see if you can see anything? Or the top of the mast. We probably don't have a crow's nest yet.
Yeah, we're too small. Yeah.
I'll spend my day reading through some books, and I've picked up a new language for my level up, so I'll be studying a new language.
What language?
Let me double check. So one of the ones I didn't have access to back home, which is Dwarven. I picked up a book of Dwarven.
Interesting.
So now I speak Elven, Common, Gnomish, and Dwarven.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I picked the linguistics for the mage background.
No, that's good. Yeah, that's good to know.
I'm doing first mate stuff, so I'm like polishing the hook hand and like waxing the peg leg. But I also feel like Lawrence is the logical like food provider because I just jump in the water and like come up with a bunch of fish and just like here's food. Stuff like I do that too.
If the role becomes relevant, I'll make you do it. But yeah, it's not terribly difficult in these fish-laden waters.
I'm just sailing casually.
Yeah.
Just to not draw any attention to us.
You will have a peaceful day at sea. Do you sail through the night?
How big of a hurry are we in? I mean, I'm gonna talk that over with the rest of my group before I just make that call.
The question that follows that is, do we have enough supplies to, based on our course and speed, do we have enough supplies to get to where we're going if we do it slowly, like if we weigh anchor every day?
We could take several detours.
You can make several detours, yes.
Okay, cool. Unless any one of us is willing, like we're a pretty small crew, I imagine we don't have enough to swap to a night shift and a day shift, so it's probably safer for all of us involved to just rest up the night. Like just pull ashore or anchor down and wait out the night and then keep going during the day. Although I looked at the other two temporary sailors, unless one of you two are willing to stay up the night and man the wheel, but or
we could handle that.
Four could sleep.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do 4 up, 4 down.
I would prefer that.
That way we're making good pace and we're not wasting time on the water.
Who's on shift with the two guys?
Oh, we're going to separate the two guys.
You're separate them, okay.
They're going to be at different shifts. That makes sense. I'll definitely be up for the day shift because that's the best time to be looking around with the spyglass and stuff anyway.
Also the best time to be reading books, so I'll be awake then as well.
I'll take night shift.
I will take the night as well.
Then I
I miss
guess
that
Tuesday.
starlight.
Okay, so these two, day, those two, night. Want to use an outlier. Which one has 3 of you?
Keon is going to be on day, I think, with us.
Day. Okay.
Because it's easier
I
to
just feel
catch
like-
fish in the day, right?
But I also feel like I
I
should
don't
be on the
know.
opposite of the captain. I got the second most experience.
That's true.
I should be-
You are the first matey.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the 3 of you will be day shift.
Walter.
Which one are you on watch?
Walter is.
Or Binion is on watch because he's got the spyglass. And Keon is piloting the ship because he's the first mate, so he's standing in as captain. I'm reading a book, and then we have one of the 2 random guys working sails.
Yep.
Well, I'm working during the day as the lookout anyway. During the night, I'd be resting for the most part.
No, I'll
I
take
might
the
know something through
spyglass.
perception, but
I'll take the spyglass from you at night.
yeah, that makes sense.
Day shift, guy on watch, Corbinian. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, bang.
You notice the younger guy, DeWatt. He's on day shift with you. You notice him climbing on the side of the ship.
Like up or down?
Down.
I am.
Shoot him.
stand your ground boat.
Before anyone does anything irrational, is it normal for someone to climb on the side of a boat to scrub barnacles and stuff off
He
the
could be
side?
scrubbing barnacles off. He could, maybe he noticed the rudder pulling. It's hard to say. There are reasons. It's just
It's a little strange.
he didn't
It's
tell
just
anybody
not-
he was doing it.
Okay.
I would actually, is this a successful roll? Because I'm seeing if I can fire my
Yeah.
points at him, so to speak.
Yeah, it is a successful roll.
I'm gonna spend 3 stunt points to that makes me wonder. I'm gonna spend a little extra time as I notice him. I'm gonna kind of keep an eye, try to figure out what he's trying to do, or what his movements intent seem to be indicating he's gonna do.
Are you trying to do so without him noticing you?
Yeah, like I'm kind of up in the crow's nest, and I'm like, the hell?
You stealth me then.
Cool.
There's a whole thing.
Stealth off.
I think my stunt point doesn't give me a bonus to this. It just means I get to do it as well as. Yeah, it's on top of. I get to do it as well as seeing him. Oh, that's a garbage roll.
As he's climbing down, he'll look up at you and he'll wave. Do one of these.
What you doing down there?
Clean the barnacles.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just cleaning the outside of the ship. You want to give me a hand? He'll yell up at you.
I look over at the wheel. You want me to help him with the cleanup, or you want me to stay up here?
You shout.
Um,
Yeah, there you go.
I guess if it's an intense barnacle situation, but I don't know if I trust that guy. Go make sure he's not plugging holes in our ship, alright? Putting holes.
I shrug and I look at you for confusion for half a second, like the hell. All right, and then I'll climb down. I'll hand off the spyglass up to you, Fishburne, and because I'm not in the crow's nest anymore, and I'll go and check his work basically as best as a landlubber can.
You know, I've read quite a few maritime books. It looks like you guys are just doing splendidly. But maybe if you came in a little bit harder with a little bit more elbow grease on the left side there.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come over here and give it a scrub.
No, I'm well studied. Well, you know, I've researched, but put it into practice. It would be easier for me to do from here, and then if you would do your side of things.
He'll be trying to find barnacles to scrape off.
I'm just walking around for that day. I'm basically shadowing him now.
Yeah, you shadow him. He'll do barnacle stuff, and then he'll go back up to the top of the ship. Night shift, guys.
Barnacle stuff.
Which one do you use on watch?
This guy.
And rolled.
Also, give me a perception check. You are trying to see in the dark, though. It's a little harder.
How's that?
You don't see anything that looks. I mean, like maybe when you're squinting, you're like, "Is that just a cloud, or is there something out there?" It's hard to say.
Looks clear.
Looks good. But yeah, you guys sail through the night, no issue. In the morning time, you guys are coming across. You'll see a ship. You'll see a large ship. It doesn't look like it's heading. It's heading towards you, but it doesn't look like it's heading directly towards you.
Oh, spyglass on its flag. Whose colors is it flying?
It's flying Kingdom colors.
Any addendum to it, like a church cross or any or the
You do
figurehead
not
of, like, a
see.
saint?
You do not see any indication that it is a. What do you call it? Inquisitorship. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're not flying like we have a priest on board. Nothing like that.
Does it? Well,
It looks like a trade ship.
Kingdom trade ship off the. I look left and right. That way.
We have no colors up, right?
Only if you want to.
No. I explicitly said multiple times under the radar, not being looked, casual. We are going. I'm going to order us to raise sail mostly, and we're gonna take every fucking fishing pole and net we have out, and we're gonna pose as a fishing boat.
I'll reef up the sails
Town.
and sit for fishing. You know.
You're gonna let them pass
I wish
you?
we had a whaling boat. We don't.
Yep.
We're too small.
Well, can you guys tie me up and have me on the board, and I'll be like,
If they come close enough, yes, we will give them that ruse. That always seems to well.
We do have a second vessel, Corbinian. We have a rowboat.
You do have a you do.
That's true.
An excursion type of
Yeah.
vessel.
We have a rowboat, but like a whaling boat's a much bigger, more sturdy thing. So
I was just wondering if you had the intention to row out and meet them halfway. It's like we
No,
do have an outboat.
no, if they want to talk to us, they can sail up to us and
Yeah.
say their greetings.
We're just gonna pose and hope
Give
that
me-
they just go by.
Let's see. I guess you're the captain. Give me a deception check. You can use sailing though. I'll let you use sailing for this.
You're trying to look like you're doing normal sailing stuff.
Yeah.
And I give him a +2 to help because I have a fishing pole and bait.
Yes.
All right, there's your +2.
Well, that's an 11 with 5 stunt points.
With the 2? Oh no. Please roll crap.
Yeah, they'll sail on by. You can see a man standing on the deck. He's like he has like a powdered wig and like a big coat, and like a nice hat. He looks like a affluent captain of some sort. He's spyglassing towards you guys.
Walter's shitty bullshit over what I'm wearing.
Nice. And then he'll like nudge somebody and like pass out the spyglass. He'll be pointing at you guys and they'll be talking. But they keep sailing, and they will continue to sail past you.
I bet we make a funny sight to them. We're not exactly a single tribe crew.
No, and I definitely would have been under the deck for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I would have just left up all the people that could have passed for fishermen.
Hide the freak ship. But yeah, so it does pass them. But this is your cue that you are passing through an actual... When you look at the map, it makes sense why it was there. This is an actual shipping lane. And when you're looking at the map... Yeah.
Sorry, could I possibly fire a navigation roll at you to try to take a guess where they're going, like
Yeah.
what lane they're heading through?
Yeah, definitely.
Boop.
Yep, they appear to be heading towards Greystone, which is the capital. Which, I mean,
So
tracks, it's a large merchant ship heading to the capital, yeah.
Yeah, that's not strange or anything.
Glad you figured out the mystery.
Well, it would matter if they're heading straight to Eastport, or if they're heading to some weird place, like some random fort out in the middle of the Isles, then I would have been a little
No,
more
if they're
concerned.
heading to
They're just heading
Eastport, they should have gone on your other side.
Yeah.
They should have got past you on the other side, though.
But if they're heading to the capital, that's normal sailing stuff. They're not doing anything weird.
Yeah, they could be heading to Torrance, but they would be taking a weird path. Yeah. So, Irving is going to, help you navigate a little bit. He's going to be like, yeah, this is the place we're heading to.
To Torrance here?
No, he'll point to an island on your way. It is an island that forms like a little strait that leads into the bay that Torrance sits on.
What business do you have there, friend, if you don't mind me asking?
We are heading there to look for some work.
Well, glad we could get you there.
I don't know. If you act real nice and you make yourself useful, maybe you could persuade the captain to take you on longer. Unless you really like being on the land, I don't know.
He'll look around at your ship.
Hey, it's a serviceable ship, I think.
It's a little small, he'll say.
Yeah, I suppose.
But yet infinitely larger than yours.
He'll smirk at that.
How far out are we?
You'll probably get there. If you go through the night, you'll get there before dawn. You're getting pretty close.
No sense in wasting time getting these men to where they need to be.
Yep.
And perhaps the next step with Walter, and then off we go in search of Elwyn's treasure.
Sorry.
So
In search of...
So,
Yes.
I apologize.
Right, no, I would ideally is to speak with sort of the king of all of the humans, right? So, Torrance, they'll probably be able to help me out.
Well, if nothing else in a township like that, you can find scholars that can point you in the direction you need. I mean, the place we left, the kingdom, is a king.
No, we don't need scholars. What we need is to take action against the Dark Fae. You see, I don't think you understand how pressing it is that they have the seat of the Summer Court and control
But you
the
must
sun.
understand how unimportant an elf away from his lands are. Your foreign affairs mean little to the humans. You need to be able to sell what you're trying to sell, and if you don't know how to communicate that in a world you're unfamiliar with, you're going to be yelling at nobles who care little for your elvish and fayish ways. Powerful as you are. I do admit your power and your importance, but you have to be able to communicate your ways to human ways, or they will ignore you.
So you mean to tell me that even if the sky is dying and the entire planet will be destroyed, that there are humans who are so greedy they won't listen to a word I have to say?
I watched humans walk up to a shrine of the sea spirits and were trying to tear it down. Even though that's the only reason the sea spirits aren't destroying them.
Even if you just tell them to their face, they will just yield false discourse.
A lot of mixed opinions about this conversation.
These humans have been, in the tales we read, in the history we write of your people, they're a noble people who get things done and unite to destroy a threat before, the clock ticks to zero. I just feel like we're bound to find help somewhere.
I do believe you
will.
are looking at it.
I do believe we will. I'm just saying we won't be able to necessarily get court with a crowned king.
And
Wow.
the scholars would know who that could be better than we do anyway. So perhaps they might be the ones you need to seek after all.
The scholars of Torrance. For each day we take, the sun gets colder and colder. I hope these scholars are as smart as we hope they are.
Good combo. I like it. I like letting you guys roll with it. The night cometh. And you guys hit a thick fog in the night. Nice and soupy.
Don't like that.
Love it.
Thankfully, I'm asleep at this
You
time.
still have
Everything will be
some
fine.
visibility. It's not like zero visibility or anything, but there is a fog.
Does this fog seem familiar?
It doesn't seem like you don't feel like spacey or anything. It's not like forgetty fog.
This
Not
sort of gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know.
Yes, I don't think I can pass through a fog again quite the same.
well. I've had a lot of years in the sea. Before we had forgetty fog. This is spaghetti fog, and I believe it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So if you open your mouth, you might receive sustenance from the gods.
10 out of 10. That whole
Wow.
thing was great. What a
Truly.
good bit.
What
Truly
a
a poet.
what a journey.
Lawrence has been many times called the Shakespeare of the sea.
Which one of you is on
Wondering.
watch at night? Thomas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You spot something. You don't have to roll.
Fog.
You come across. You see a ship.
Great.
Also made of fog.
It is Wade Acre. It's not moving. It's a big ship.
Okay. Laura gonna help me out here? Is this a kind of ghost ship scenario? Something I'll be familiar with in my pirating?
So it doesn't look weird like that. It doesn't like it's not like rotted wood or anything. As you're looking at it, it looks like a merchant vessel. Has a few cannons sticking out of the side.
Who's on night watch with me? Belora and who?
Belor and Irving
And Walter.
and Walter. Yeah.
Walter, you seem to have a feeling when we left about Tanya. Do you have any feelings about this large ship out in front of us? Anything you can pull from the ether?
Be wary of ships without sails, my friend.
I didn't say it had sails. I knew you could see. I'm just kidding. Well, Belor, I know that this is not exactly your thing, but it turns out this is mine and Lawrence's and 2 other gentlemen that we have aboard staying. There are any numerous amount of things that we could discover on this ship. It will be dangerous. The people are already looking for us. It will distract us, but hey, perhaps we walk away a little bit richer. Privateers.
You know, it wasn't my intent coming out into the lands to get a little extra cash on the side, but I have to admit that it does make me curious.
If you have any reservations about it, I can tell you. We will always do our best to spare as much bloodshed as we can.
I figured that, of course. I'm not too concerned, to be honest. I think that I am following a beautiful path as I am intended. So wherever that takes me will probably be what it needs to be. This ship, however, doesn't seem to be quite... It's impressive to see a ship like this closely, but won't even notice us going by. I think will be the last time we see it.
They're not moving, right?
They're not moving.
They're anchored.
They are anchored. You don't see anybody on watch.
This is fantastic news, and I will go downstairs and shake Lawrence and wake him up. Letty, it is a merchant vessel unattended outside. Same thing, I'll go slap the arms of Irving and DeWatt. Irving, DeWatt, it's time to earn your keep.
They'll get
Irving's
on.
with you, I think.
Yeah, Irving's with you. You can wake up
that's
DeWatt,
right.
though. Yeah.
Hernaz is the one that's sleeping right now.
Look at Larry. Do we wake up Hernaz or no? Do you think he would like to participate in this sort of thing or go to sleep? Let's just say, I'll shake him. We are going to rob a boat. Do you want to come?
Whose boat?
We don't know.
I'll be right up. Just give me a second. And I start loading my rifle and my pistol.
I'll stay here and keep watch. I've already put on my silk nightrobe.
Fantastic. We need someone to keep watch. You and Walter will do a phenomenal job.
Hector, are you saying we're robbing this tonight? Now?
That is what I'm saying, yes.
Oh.
Element of surprise and all.
Can I see your spyglass a moment?
I'll hand it to him.
Is it flying anyone's flag?
There are no sails. There is no flag.
Wait, no sails?
The sails,
Like,
the
there's just
sails
bare
are
wood.
The sails are they're just bare wood.
They're not rolled up, there just are no sails.
There are no sails.
Okay.
Is the ship damaged or beached?
It's not moving at all. It might.
Well,
I don't know.
better way to
Give me a
better way to put it,
perception
there's a
check.
I wonder if it has a big old hole in its hull or it's beached, and then it's like, well, no wonder it can't move. It can't move, or it will sink. Not that it can, because there's no sails, but well, no, it could with waves. But
Lawrence,
perception.
give us a coral check. Swim down there and see if it's run into anything.
What?
Oh, Arnas could see also, though.
Hey, you can
get
see
dark
pretty
vision?
well. Yeah, do you have dark vision?
I have some dark vision. The power says I can see up to 20 yards in darkness without a light source. So we'd have to be way closer for
Yeah.
my dark sight to kick in.
It's
I
okay.
have natural supernatural lore specifically for the ocean. I don't know if that.
Ooh, we got raided. Hi, Toy Zilla Network. What's up, Mr. Gopal? Thanks for the raid. They've come across a ship, and they're trying to decide what to do with it.
We are going to rob it.
But yeah, so the ship with your 14, you can see some damage to it, to its hull. It looks like it's carved. It looks like it's got these looks like it hit rocks or something. But it does appear to be floating, so it's not beached.
Being avid sea monster hunters that Lawrence and I are, do we recognize those marks after Hernasa points them out with the spyglass?
They do look like some sort of teeth marks. Yeah.
Perhaps we will get two rewards today: the hide of a sea beast and the spoils of a privateer.
You will see also Hernassus off in the distance past the ship. The way that you guys are heading, you can see what looks like another ship, but that one is beached.
I'm gonna fire the stunt, the object of your attention, so I'll have +1 to further test to examine or perceive something about that ship until we move on to something.
Fair enough.
I do see another ship just past the other one. That ship seems to be a bit damaged, but it is floating. I don't know why it has no sails, but there's another ship it's hard to see. That little shape you see past the main mast, there's another ship. I think it's beached.
Thanks for resubscribing, Avenger Penguin.
Then let us make haste.
Yes.
Quickly, quietly through the water, onto the ship. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully we don't get eaten alive.
Hopefully. What are you guys getting in? You guys taking your whole ship? You taking your rowboat?
Nope. Solwyn's watching. Fuck, we need somebody else who can use the ship in case.
We could
I don't
leave.
feel like putting one of those new guys over there, and I don't really want to be separated from Lawrence. Hernas, you kind of know how.
You can stick the
Well, we
NPCs
could
on
leave-
there if you want to.
I feel like we could leave Solwyn to make sure they don't try and mess
Seize
things
the
up.
ship.
Yeah.
Solwyn has read books on this too, right? He just has never practiced it.
Yes, of course. I love human history. And how hard could the boat be, right? Set sail, turn the wheel, pull the strings, and the sheets move.
All right, which one of who seems more trustworthy of the two random pirate strangers we're transporting, Irwing or DeWatt?
Probably Irving,
Old guy.
the older guy.
Well, let's bring the young guy along.
Yeah, Irving, do you mind staying on the ship with Solwyn in case we need you to pilot it back to us?
I don't know how comfortable I am leaving my friend. We just met.
Yes,
we-
as far as he knows, the group of you could be going out there to bury that man on that island. And then
Not
what?
helping, mate.
He's
Why don't we
alone
leave-
with
we
the
don't
6
leave
or 7 of
Solwyn?
us.
Irving,
Excellent.
I will tell you that as I am the stronger between me and the young one here, I consider it my obligation to protect him so long as he doesn't betray me. And so far, all he's done is just clean barnacles and be a good sailor. So he deserves no ill turn from the work.
Irving will nod at DeWatt, and DeWatt will go with you. Who's left on the boat?
Solwyn, Walter, Irving.
You don't want to go, Gary? Oh, okay. That's kind of funny. Yeah.
Quickly, quietly. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
So you guys are in a rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys get about halfway there, in your rowboat, and then you hit some turbulence. It starts getting real choppy, and you see something sticking out of the water, swim past you.
Dark vision, help me see.
Yeah, you can see that's you see a fin.
Do I recognize what kind of fin it is? Like, is it the difference between a dolphin, a whale, and a shark? You know what I mean?
Suddenly, everyone hears dun dun dun.
Ernest, why are you making that noise? Sorry, it's a habit.
But you definitely see shark. It is a rather large fin.
could I possibly fire an intelligence at you?
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's not great either.
It does seem like a shark. You're not sure what kind, but whatever it is, it's big.
Big shark over that way.
Like
Bigger
enough
than our boat.
big enough to easily capsize your rowboat if it wanted to. Yes.
You see me level the rifle and then look at you like you want me to.
I, in my head, am swimming because why would I not be swimming? So can I try and lead it away from the boat? Like lead it away from the ship on my own?
Not the worst idea.
And I'm going to nod at Hernas.
The stone's
whenever
on
he
this
gets it.
guy.
I'm gonna give him the go ahead to pull that trigger, and I'm gonna let loose one of those spears from the rope we've got with our fishing shit, and we're just gonna try to.
You're gonna
the
blow your
moment
cover?
of distraction. The moment of distraction where Lawrence starts to pull him away. Ta-tunk.
There's such a good time for a 5-minute break.
Yeah. Yeah, right before you guys do that, that is where we shall take our break. All right. Thanks, everyone,
Yes,
for
hi.
watching so far. We will be right back.
The gun is loaded and leveled towards the water as the shark circles. The fishman dives off the rowboat, and as soon as he hits the water,
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're back. Hey there, everybody! Welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Plays Fantasy Age from Green Ronin Publishing. I am the Game Master, Johananon.
I am the co-host, Casualty CDG. I'll be reprising my role as the golden-skinned, blonde-hair, amber-eyed high elf, Solwyn, the third son of the Emperor of the Sun.
So when?
I'm A.D. Springer, also known as Corbinian, and I am playing the Hunter Rogue Orc Hernasa, the Arquebusier.
I am Aaron Baum-Yeh, also Aaron Deputy Do, going back to Balor, the beautifully dressed, dancing war cleric of beauty.
Hey y'all, I'm Thomas Avenger, voice actor down here in Houston. I'll be reprising my role as Hector Adonis, captain of this ship.
Hello, I'm Keon, musician that goes by the name of Keon, and I will be reprising my role as... Oh, yeah, did it show up? Oh, it's me, Lawrence Fishborn! Alright, I'm a fishman. It's a man warrior.
Okay. Yeah. So, you guys are in your rowboat, about to shoot into the water at this fin. And I believe Lawrence jumped into the water, or was already in the water.
Already in the water. So you can probably swim as fast as we can row.
Probably. So yeah, are you gonna shoot at this thing?
I think me and the cap were waiting for Fishburne to kind of distract the shark, so it wasn't watching us.
Give me a. How fast can you swim, Keon? What's your swim speed?
I don't know if I have a different speed for swimming.
180.
My speed is 10. I don't know if that's on top of base, because it also says base 10.
I think your speed is equal to your swim speed is equal to your walk speed, I think, because you're a fish man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we'd probably move half speed if we were swimming, but you move freely in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Well, let me check this thing's swim speed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're in the water with it. You can see it. It is a big shark.
Yup.
And you're gonna try and distract it.
Yeah. What kind of roll you want?
Communication.
Okay.
Can he speak to the shark? Well, Larry, do you know shark?
I don't think so. He
Nope.
screeches at it. It just keeps swimming around.
All right. That didn't quite work. Can I just go up and?
Yeah, you can go up and touch
Okay.
it if you want to.
I mean, I got fighting. Can I just go up and punch it a bunch in the belly and then like run away?
It is a shark, but yes, you can.
Cool. What? Sharks don't have bellies?
I mean, it's just such a yeah. You do you, man.
I was born in these streets, dude. All right.
And what are you hitting it with?
Just my fists. I'm just trying to. Or I guess I could try and kill it, right? No, my fists.
You punch it.
Now,
What's
I believe it takes a D3 plus 1.
Yeah,
unless
a
he's
D3
trained
plus
in
1.
brawling.
Oh, that's right.
are you
D3
trained in
plus
brawling?
1 plus strength.
D3 plus 1 plus strength.
Yep.
Cool. Let me roll D3.
Best part about virtual tabletops, you can roll D3s. Yeah.
Wait, is that like 3D6 or do I have to change? how
No,
I-
a D3.
How do you do? Oh, D. So 1 D3.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, so 2 plus 1 plus 1.
You punch it,
Yep.
and it sure isn't bothering.
It rolls over, belly up, and starts floating towards the surface.
It's dead. But it keeps swimming. You see, you guys can kind of see Fishborn down there. It looks like he swam up to the thing. You can't tell much beyond that, but it looks like it just keeps swimming.
At that point, since I gave the nod, I'll take a moment to aim and then pack unload on the shark.
I'll let loose one of these here harpoons, if we have any.
Blam.
Hit.
Oh, I have a power exactly because of this. Is my dex higher than its dex?
What's your
my
dex?
My dex is this. You should know, man. No, I'm kidding. My dex is 2 now.
No, it is equivalent.
I don't get an extra damage. Oh. I am going to use one of my stamp points to pierce armor, so half its armor is gone because it's an animal. It probably has some armor.
Mhm.
1 point. All I could do was push it around. There's no reason to do that, so I'm not going to, because that would make Fishburn's life harder. I'm not going to do that. Yet. 8 damage. Not that one. That one. There we go.
That movie with Professor X and Angelina Jolie where they bend bullets. Like, that's how I'm imagining how good you are with this rifle. Straight through it, but not push it at this time.
Was Patrick Stewart in that, or do you think Patrick Stewart and Morgan Freeman are the same person?
See, I'm imagining
The other Professor Xavier.
He's talking about little Professor X, the tiny
Dave
one.
McAvoy.
Oh, right. Okay.
big long arquebus.
Yeah. Episode 5. Are Patrick Stewart and Morgan Freeman the same person?
No, they're not.
Two sides of the same coin. Yeah. So,
Dominion, I would also like to commend your sense of humor. It was a joke that felt like it was just for me when you gave Jahan shit for not knowing your decks and then also had upgraded your decks today and not told anybody. Instead, that was the icing on the cake.
pretty funny. I didn't catch that. That's hilarious. So you shoot down in the water. It does hit, and the shark just starts swimming down, down, out of sight.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to that ship. We're gonna hop on this ship and plunder.
Probably scared the hell out of the shark. Freaking ow. I'll reload my rifle.
Okay, it went away?
Suppose the
Yeah, it went
element
away.
of stealth is gone.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna swim to the surface and think that I totally am the reason that it got scared away, and just be expecting like a hero's welcome. Oh, punch that shark right in the gut. All right.
Good job distracting it.
But
Gave me a good shot
Motion.
for its gills.
Well done.
You guys will make shipfall. Pull up on the side.
What did you think of that, Hewitt?
What?
What did you think of that? Our crew quickly getting rid of that shark, no problem.
Oh, are you talking to DeWatt?
Yes.
Be like, it's something to behold. Yeah.
Yes, bask in it.
No, really, bask in it. Throws him in the water.
He's looking. He's looking down. You can see him looking down in the water.
Let's get over to that ship.
Lead the way.
So we're gonna tie off the boat to the ship, I guess, so it doesn't float off on us.
Yeah, it's
Got
not
the
a problem.
usual tide. We got it right over where that ladder's on the side.
Yeah, you guys climb on up the deck. Are you trying to do so quietly?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Might as well not bother. That arquebus was loud.
It was
Whatever's
loud.
on there knows we're here.
just shot off a cannon.
You
But
guys,
I'm not gonna be announcing my presence. You know, I could still sneak up on someone in a corner.
you all climb up to the deck. You are, let's see. So to the left is the back of the ship. To the right is the front of the ship. To the left, towards the back of the ship, is the raised platform where the wheelhouse is, and then doors to what you presume are the captain's quarters. There's also another door next to that. That it's just a doorway that presumably leads below deck. There are 2 masts, both empty, and then you can see the grated iron floor that leads to the cargo hold. It is covered. And the front of the ship also seems to have some stairs as well. And, there's the various barrels and rope and whatnot. But you don't see anybody. You don't see anyone.
Is there any? I mean, I don't have special smell, but is there? Does the ship smell moldy and forgotten, or does it still smell kind of salty, like it's only been in the water for a little bit?
It doesn't smell moldy.
It doesn't smell abandoned, I guess is the better way to put it.
It does not smell abandoned. It smells like this thing was probably cleaned within the week.
I'm gonna go. I'm
yeah.
gonna go to the front of the ship and kind of look over for the name of the ship. Well, I'm too much of a maritimer. So there's things I check, man.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
What, Lawrence? You know the drill. Let's run the ship and look for supplies. Check the holds first for anything major. Everything else, meet back up. This is how we do it, Pillar. Captain gives orders, people go run and do what they need. Anything you'd like to contribute to this trip?
We're just supposed to just take whatever we see.
Yes, now you're getting it. Have some fun with it.
Scavenging's rates. I call out as I'm looking over the thing. Man, that's really hard to see.
That is kind of illegal.
Live in international waters, so it doesn't matter.
If anyone here on this ship wants to stop me from taking these things that are rightfully mine, please say so now.
Hey, it's scavenger rates. I'm being genuine.
You see?
Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho.
Yeah,
pirate,
the ship-
pirate.
The ship is called the Albatross.
That's a great name for a ship. That's amazing. It doesn't make me at all nervous.
That is exactly why it is.
I'm thinking.
Some sort of fool must have named this ship that. It was doomed from the beginning. I
That
will
might not
gladly
be,
take
that
these
might not
things.
be true in this world.
Yeah, maybe Albatross is a good thing.
What do we find running around?
You see nothing and no one.
Ugh. What a bust.
Have you poked around in the captain's cabin? Maybe there's charts or something in there.
Oh, well, I mean, I gave the run to search and he said nothing and no one.
Oh, it's just bare.
Oh, you're searching the cabin quarters. Sorry. Yeah, you open the door. There is a pretty nice bed. It's not overly opulent or anything. It's pretty nice. He has a cabinet with doors on it. You can see books behind glass. They seem set up well for the sea. He has a couple nice chairs for sitting. It's not bad in here. There's a big table where presumably he has meetings, that kind of thing. But
This would look fantastic in my office.
go ahead and give me a perception check to search the area.
Who's got the best perception?
Probably me. I'm sitting on
Almost
a
That's
definitely.
why we had you on the spyglass and scouting and everything.
Yeah. I'll come around and look around. Why not? Plus, I have dark vision, so I can. If it's dark or tucked away somewhere.
I'm
it's
used to you tracking the animals and stuff too.
So you are looking around. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary, but you notice the boots are kind of like cattywampus on the floor. You see a pair of boots.
Cattywampus?
They look
Alright.
out of place.
Are they nice?
They're decent. They're decent boots. They
Are
look
they
well
nicer
worn.
than my boots?
Probably.
I'm gonna put those boots on.
You put one boot on, no problem.
Have you ever heard of this merchant ship Albatross by chance? I say as I'm looking around some more.
Have I?
It's not a famous ship.
I've
That's what I'm
got a talent and lore.
Yeah, you can roll it.
Ooh, I don't know how to roll that.
Talent.
I would say in the talent what kind of test it is.
Yeah, it should tell you.
But I only just put talent lore.
Talent.
Thanks for those of you tuning in at home. I'm new at this game and pretty bad at it. Luckily, we
It's
have
okay. Once you
seasoned
figure it
veterans
out.
to walk me through.
You're not bad. I've sat through worse, believe me.
Yes,
You actually remember to call it a talent. Intelligence test with a lore focus.
Intelligence.
A lore focus is intelligence focus with the word lore in it, such as cultural lore, historical lore, etc., etc., etc.
Feels so called out, Corbinian.
Intelligence roll.
You actually called it a talent. I'm so guilty of being like, the thingy, I got a thing, and it does that thing. I played too many systems.
Yeah, no.
Intelligence roll plus what?
Just your intelligence,
plus the relevant focus.
unless you have a lore focus that would be applicable. It looks the same as all your other. No, yeah. So just roll
like
intelligence.
seafaring lore.
Seafaring lore would count.
That's +2 to that roll since that
14. Yeah, I mean, so this is it's a known merchant vessel. It might have been on your guys' like hit list at one point in time while you were out to sea. Usually pretty ripe. If you ever see it, usually has a pretty good take.
Generally, this ship has a much larger cargo.
As you're sliding your other shoe on, your foot's stuck. It doesn't go in all the way. There's something in there.
Pump it out, reach in.
You are holding a human foot.
Yes.
Clearly, you will not be needing these anymore. I'll toss it to the side and put my foot in that boot.
Gross.
Now,
Hey,
I'm going to examine the foot. You don't need to give me grizzlies, but I'm examining the foot to see if a beastie did that.
Do you want
or
grizzlies?
A sword did that.
It was not a blade. It is a savage tooth marked foot.
is
Well,
anybody
Go ahead.
is anybody gonna eat that foot?
Have at it, my friend.
I'm gonna save it for later for a snack. You go. What were you saying, Anassa?
I'm giving you a look. Just, well, something other than our fishy friend here has feasted on the crew, most likely.
And that's
So-
all we find?
Yeah, you find a pair of boots. There's other stuff if you want to pillage, but it's not like ooh, fantasy treasure. It's like he has nice silverware and some writing utensils.
Absolutely. I'm going to keep giving this lesson I'm attempting to give to Valor. Not every occupation is a win, but this silverware will fetch a nice price somewhere.
You start looting stuff. Yeah, you'll just start a loot bag. Yeah, there's stuff in here to loot.
Sometimes you just have to make the best of a bad situation. For example, my new boots.
I see.
You will find one thing of note that is fair to give you. You do find whatever this captain's seal is on his desk.
Along with that seal, do I see any ship logs?
Yeah, there's definitely logs.
Where this was supposed to be going, picking up, etc.
Yes, this ship was on its way to Torrance. recently. Its most recent log was just a few days ago.
Was it dropping off or picking up?
It was doing both.
He was on a merchant.
It was on a merchant route, yeah.
Coming out of the kingdom, I assume?
I'm trying to see. The reason I am taking such a hard look at these logs now that we have the seal, with the proper preparation, we could pose as the albatross, drive in, pick up the shipment, pile it out.
Or if nothing else, pose as this captain rather than the albatross. Because the blind man's fortune does not look like this. I point at the two masts the ship we're on.
Maybe they don't know what the albatross looks like.
I mean, if you want to make that gamble, it's your dice to roll.
That's true. It is a gamble. There's always going to be a chance that somebody knows the captain. But hey, you can always lie. It's a risk. But yeah, that is an option. You find the appropriate paperwork to do such a thing.
We're going to put that in my pocket.
Is everybody in the captain's quarters?
Yeah, I assume so at this point.
More or less, I imagine.
But yeah, so you pillage, you get your stuff, you know. You like take a pillowcase and just fill it full of stuff.
Lawrence, if we take this bed and put it in the space where my current bed is, it's double bed, and then we could share this bed and each have a more comfortable bed.
Right. We could totally, and we would. Who would be the bigger fish spoon, and who would be the smaller fish spoon in that situation?
I had just assumed we would sleep on separate sides, but
Oh,
I guess
right,
that depends
right.
on the night.
No, it's fine. Yep.
The love of two sailors is very touching.
Any port in a storm.
Few more months out here, Nas, and maybe there will be three of us in that bed.
Like
No,
our
no,
ship
I'm
didn't
fine.
have enough semen.
That's what that saying is about.
We're gonna try to take this fucking queen mattress in our rowboat back to the ship.
These
To
two
put it
goons.
in a room that's way too small for
You guys have a couple of minutes while these two goons drag this mattress to the side of the boat. What are the non-crazies doing?
Below deck needs to be checked out still, right?
No. DeWatt will
I'll
go
walk
with
around
you.
down below deck with you, because I can see down there.
Yeah, DeWatt will go with both of you. You guys will head down. You'll go down a flight of stairs. It goes down, and then it flattens out, and then it goes down again. But it doesn't let out anywhere. You get to what you assume is the bottom of the ship. You walk around. It is pitch black down here. If you don't have dark vision, you cannot see.
I cannot see.
You can light a torch if you want to, but it is dark.
Oh, well, is there actually one down here, like, to light this area?
Yeah, there's
Like,
like a
response-
there's a sconce. Well, there's probably a lantern. Yeah,
Okay.
better for
Yeah, I'll get
ships.
that lit. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll stand when you have your lantern up. I'll kind of be standing a little. I'll be walking a little ahead of you at the edge of it because I know I can see further than the light source.
Sure.
Just
stay
to
close.
extend our sight lines.
So, as you walk down here, there are stairs right in front of you that go up, and then there's stairs mirrored on the other side. They go up to kind of like a mid-level where the cannons are.
Okay.
And so there's like a plank up there where you can stand to do cannon stuff. There's a hole in the middle of that floor that leads all the way down to the cargo hold. You can see kind of a little bit of light coming from the deck through that grate. There are a bunch of boxes of barrels. It looks like someone's been through here. Stuff's knocked over. Stuff is broken. Crossing this is difficult terrain. It's a little bit slow going. And as you guys start moving in, the other two will be able to come down from putting the mattress next to the railing and join you.
Find anything down here yet?
Looks like it's been gone through already.
There might be something left in these boxes, but a lot of them have been pried open.
So when you do anything of note,
No.
you're just sitting there. Are you watching?
Yeah, I've got my spyglass out and I'm watching, and every now and then I report back on sort of what I can make out in the dark, which is now I turn to the other two.
It looks like they're bringing back a bed. Like a larger bed.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, they're really pillaging over there. I've never seen anyone steal a mattress before. This is... Wow, look at that.
Oh, they're good too.
We'll pop back over to the underdeck. So yeah, you guys, here's a bunch of stuff. The cargo space goes all the way towards the front of the ship. Are you guys like rooting around? What are you doing?
Yes, pillaging.
Well, actually, from the captain's room there, did you get a ledger of what he had aboard? Because that might save us grabbing grain that's wasted. Like
He
there's no
did.
reason getting
He
wet
did
grain.
get a ledger.
So we might be able to narrow down. Like if there's anything valuable, we can narrow
There
down what's here,
is
what's not.
a lot of, since this is a mainland ship heading to an island, there's a lot of grain. But there's other stuff too. There's some spices. There are some like silks and stuff. Nothing. There's trade goods. There are nice trade goods. The grain's probably a wash. It's all soggy. Not gonna be able to do anything with that. Some of the fabric might be okay, and some of the like specialty equipment and stuff on here might be okay. But as you guys are rooting through, you'll hear something towards the front of the ship. Hello? Anybody?
Name yourself a step in the light.
I can't. Please
Are you
help.
inside the? Are you inside of a box?
No, I'm in the brig.
How many feet do you have?
What?
What?
It's a simple question. How many feet do you have?
Okay, I heard that
2.
correctly the first time.
I have 2 feet.
2 feet. Suspicious.
I'll stalk forward with my rifle,
Yeah.
rifle levy
Head back
leveled.
to the brig.
I'll come in behind with the lantern. Get
What
some
were
better
you
light in
doing?
there.
What are you doing in a cell toward the privateer ship for the Empire?
So yeah, you guys get to the cage. There is a man in the cage, an older gentleman. Both of you recognize him as one of your former crewmates. So he is a pirate. Other than that, I didn't make him out too much. If you guys want to have input on your former crewmate, but he,
Steve!
Beef?
Salty Steve!
What'd you call him?
Salty Steve.
Salty Steve.
Did you call him Steve? Because I was gonna say Salty Steve, and then you said
Let's
Steve.
say
and
Steve.
It was too perfect.
Sounds like he's
That's
salty.
Unanimous decision. That's
You
Salty
both
Steve.
know him.
Salty
know him well.
Steve.
Yeah, that's right. Not only do they know him well, apparently.
Now what's
Salty
cool
Steve
about
behind bars again.
You guys made it, man. It was a bad day when they shanghaied you guys. Shanghai?
Of course we made
I
it. We
don't know.
always make it. Why are you here? What
Well,
happened here?
After what they did to you guys and the captain, I left at the next port. Tried to get another job, but I was working here, trying to do an honest day's work. They saw my pirate mark. They threw me in the brig.
Dickwads.
So you hear the cannon go off.
Like one of the cannons above us?
One of the cannons above you goes off. Boom! And you, if you look, DeWatt is standing there.
I'm gonna...
We're going to shoot
Run
back
over.
over to Solwyn.
Oh, no.
Solwyn,
I think someone's loading up one of the cannons.
Irving will say, finally. And he will start grabbing at his chest. And he'll start to transform. He starts growing gills. He starts growing razor sharp teeth. He pops a fin out of his back, and he has webbed, clawed hands. We're going to pop back over to the cargo hold. DeWatt does the same.
Watt's getting shot.
Go for it.
Can I kick this? How hard does it look to get into Salty Steve or to get him out?
You have to find the key or pick the lock.
Or break the lock.
Or break the lock. Yeah. Those are your options.
We know Steve well. Is he a bad motherfucker to have in a fight?
He would help. He looks
So John
hungry
actually
and
gave
thirsty.
you guys. He gave you guys some narrative free reign on Salty Steve.
Yeah, you guys can say he was a badass if you want to.
Oh yeah, Steve's a badass.
Baddest of all asses. And what's crazy is
No problem.
Steve can do this thing where he can pick the lock of any cage he's in. He can reach around the bars, and he's really good at that.
All he needs is a bit of Larry's loogie. Works every time.
Why is it Larry?
I'm gonna
Lawrence.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Can I strength?
Yep, you
roll?
give a little bit of narrative control.
Give
you
a
gotta
little
take
bit.
A little bit away.
You gotta take a little bit away.
Yeah, all right. So when Larry takes his shirt off, he's got like the big anchor tattoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little
Like,
bit of narrative control.
He's that
Yep.
guy.
Yeah.
Yep, he is.
He's
And
taking
then
people to the
they
gun
will-
show. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I don't need to do a strength roll. I just picked a new. I think it was positive, but I got a might as a strength focus. This would be a might thing. Right?
So that'd be plus
Plus
2.
8.
Yeah.
So plus 2. So I got
16. 16 is not bad.
Pretty good.
With the combined role of Salty Steve.
Yeah. Okay.
Steve's
With,
probably helping kick
okay,
open
I'm-
the door.
I'm
The
game.
plus 2
I'm
for the
game.
help action.
You guys pop the door off.
Yay.
And Salty Steve is free. He is unarmed, but he is free. As the cannon goes off, the ship gets hit by something. Towards the front. You feel... And you can see, Solwyn, the shark is back, and it is attacking the ship. And it is tearing a hole in the ship. And you guys can hear people at the stairs. So you guys are... There is something going on right now. A couple more of these creatures come down the stairs. You can see them past the field of debris. They're not on you yet. They won't be there for like a turn or two. But yeah. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity initiative if you have it.
You add stunt points to initiative rolls?
I mean, no, but like I'll allow it.
It's me and Hernas got 6 each.
Jeez,
We can with 4 you can seize the initiative. That's the big thing we can do. Real. That's the only thing you can do with an initiative roll is like seize the initiative if you have at least 4.
Oh, and then you guys could go first.
Do you want to go first or me? Because we're both seizing.
You can go first.
So first, Hernassus, go ahead.
Yeah, I was shooting at the dude. I kind of jumped the gun, so to speak. Do you want me to just roll again?
Vampire, no!
'Cause I rolled before Fishburne was doing his might stream.
No, vampire bites, no.
Saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want me to roll fresh?
What did you roll? Sorry.
It was above Fishburne's roll.
Oh, 15?
Fire.
That's a hit.
Cool. Is my dex of 2 higher than his dex? I get an extra d6 if I do it because of
Extra
my,
D6?
rogue ability.
Jeez.
I get an extra d6. Yep.
That's
Rogues
big.
are scary when they get high dex.
That is big. That's big
Problem
time,
is my dex
friend.
is low for a rogue.
Here we go. Dexterity. It's even. Even money, buddy. Sorry.
Blam.
9.
That's a terrible roll for this gun.
9's not bad. Okay. Alrighty. Then Hector Adonis, your turn.
Sorry, quick question. Did that shot look like did it look like he soaked most of that hit, or did he take the full brunt?
He took at least. He took most of it.
Okay, so he has some.
He got shot. He got shot. He didn't like it.
I was worried that when he transformed, he got super muscles. Like bang,
He
does
did
no
get
damage.
super muscles, and his skin is really tough, and he does have armor. But yeah,
It's not like
Going to,
he's not. No, he's not unkillable.
yeah.
What's
I'm
that?
gonna free action drop my sword to Salty Steve, my little short sword that I've got. It's
Nice.
kind of just like a machete, really.
I guess I should put him
Infinitely
somewhere.
bigger than his no sword.
Yeah, it's this big. And then I'm gonna grab onto my trusty trident piece and cast Water Whip as minor, and then I'm gonna try to dip out around these guys so they don't see me. Like, we've already kind of navigated this. He said it's all cluttered and fucked up anyway, so I'm gonna try to go the opposite side of the hull that they're on and see if I can get up and get out and see what that cannon's all about. Because for all I know, our ship is sinking right now.
Yeah. So I got some Game Master power-ups. So I'm just
That's what I want to attempt to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn that. The shark busts a hole in the hull.
Oh, good.
I was gonna give it a
I'm
turn or two, but the cargo hole starts to fill with water. It's not instant. You're not underwater yet, but there is water pooling around your feet alarmingly quickly. But yeah. So Hector, you water whipped?
Apparently not. I'm swimming, I guess. I was getting ready to do all those cool things, and
There is water coming in. You have a few turns. If you,
I mean, this ship's already fucked. There's nothing here for us. I'm not trying to die in the hull of this with people running in. I'm gonna continue doing what I was trying.
it was a trap. They won't always be a trap, though. It's okay. So you're just gonna hide then?
No, I'm trying to escape. As they're coming down, I'm gonna try to go up the opposite side of them. Right, they're coming down the right side.
Your
I'm gonna
options
go up the
are
left side.
to go through the debris or to climb up to the cannon deck.
Or, here's a thought: you could try to go through the breach in the hull.
No.
Or you can go
Swim
through
out.
the breach in the hull.
Nope, I'm unarmed currently. I've given my one sword to Salty Steve and the harpoon.
You want to go
is
fight
already
the shark?
on there? Not. I'm not quite a puncher as Lawrence.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna try to go back through. Since we just went through that debris, I should be able to navigate it pretty easily back. So
So
I'm gonna
you
try
get-
to flank my way through that.
You get into it. You start heading through the debris. It is Lawrence's turn.
Okay, so hear me out.
Listening.
If I want to go fight this shark, right? So I have 1 strength. I need 2 strength to wield my trident. But if I'm underwater,
You don't have enough strength to wield your trident?
Fish bonus. I love that. That's where it froze, though.
know what you're saying?
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Sorry, what happened?
You don't have enough strength to wield your trident?
I know. I need 2. I have 1. I just got 1.
Really? I didn't know that was a thing.
I think you get a penalty when you wield it with low strength. Like, it's doable, but it's harder.
But maybe I'll just do.
Oh, here it
I'll
is.
just do
Okay.
regular.
Trident.
Well, military fork is like the term I.
Oh, military fork. Okay, yeah, you do too. Oh, that's why, because it's not just a trident, it's a military fork. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So, correct. You just wield it at a penalty.
What? How does the penalty work?
Minus 1 to hit.
Minus 1 to hit. Okay, so
We'll make it equal to your deficit.
I'm gonna go for the shark. They call me Shark Puncher, Lawrence.
So you're gonna
Shark Puncher.
swim through the opening where the water's rushing.
through the opening, with the goal of getting the shark off our tails once again. But this time, hopefully more effectively.
That is
Wow.
true.
Wow.
We do call him Lawrence the Shark Puncher.
Yeah, you
It's
do
a
because I
fat
got
roll.
There's a
20
fat
and
roll.
6 points.
That's a fat roll. Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
man,
Sorry.
He punches him and he flips inside out.
So you can add 2d6 to your attack if you want to.
Add 2d6 to my attack. Okay, I will do that.
Sounds like that's what
Now
you
I will
want.
attack. I will attack with the military fork at a -1 penalty.
Minus 1 to hit. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, that's just for hitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll another 2d6.
Roll another one.
Yeah, roll for your lethal blow.
Oh, that's right. You did it math for me.
13, not bad.
3 stuck it in.
Yep.
Not bad at all. Damn it, I gotta add the shark to initiative order now.
Wait, did you add? Wait, sorry. It was
Okay.
13. You said +2.
Oh yeah, plus your strength, right?
You always add your strength.
Plus
You always add
strength,
your strength unless it's a
which is-
ranged weapon.
Plus my strength, which is 1. So 16.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, it has taken damage. It's going better than I thought it would go already. All right, Lawrence is out of the ship, guys, and he is fighting a shark. That's pretty cool. Solwyn, you're the lone PC on a ship with one of these guys.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's your turn.
Oh man. All right, I am going to turn and face this thing, and as it's transforming, I'm going to start backpedaling with huge eyes and a worried face. Oh, I thought it was just going to be pirates. Oh, I thought it was just going to be pirates. And then I'm going to use my major action to cast Disorient.
Nice.
And I'm going to need that shark guy to do a willpower self-discipline check, and he is trying to beat a 13. In the meantime,
He does
I'll
not.
go use... He does not. That's great.
That is
I will
great.
spend my 3 magic points since I cast that.
Don't you still have to roll to cast it at him?
So I don't know on Disorient. That's what I was trying to check.
Does it have a target number on it? If it does, then you do need to roll.
Yes, it has target number 11.
You pass, and you generate 3 stump points.
Hooray!
Ooh, that's useful.
That is useful.
That is.
Magic stump points are the best.
Amplify disorient. Now he had a stroke.
So, Disorient is on him. He gets to make a save at the end of the start of each of my turns. He makes a new save. He has a -2 to all tests and moves at half speed.
That's
And
good.
I'll go look and see what the stump points do, and I'll get back to you.
Uh,
But for now, I backed away, I put distance on him, and I disoriented him.
Walter will be like, and I'm a vampire. No, I'm just kidding.
And my
He's a
eyes
good
really
vampire.
bad.
He's a daywalker.
Ah! That'd just
Played
be
by Wesley
fun for
Snipes.
me for no reason.
My real name is Dracula. Thanks, Walter.
Oh yeah, I should probably see how many turns you guys actually have before that shit sinks.
Rolls 1. Well,
I'm rolling multiple small dice so that can't happen.
0. I have a D0. It's just me wanting to kill you.
Yes. After Solwyn, it is. Oh, it's the bad guys. All right. So, 3 of them are gonna move into the debris field. The one at the, let's see, DeWatt, who got shot. He'll jump down and he will try to stab the arquebus guy that shot him.
Yeah.
What's your defense, buddy?
12.
Ooh,
The benefit of having extra decks.
probably hit.
Probably.
Extra what?
Because I increased my dexterity, my defense number went up. Not harder to hit.
I'm going to spend all 3 of those stunt points from my spell to do Magic Shield, which gives me a +2 to defense until the beginning of my next turn.
That's a good spend.
That is a good
Thank
spend. Yeah. Yeah. So this guy's going to stab you with a trident.
Okay.
So he's Jesus Christ. So he's gonna jump down and just stick you in the chest with like 2 out of 3 prongs. Take 14.
That's 11. It's still bad. Ow.
I rolled really high on his damage dice. Yeah, so he and when he does it, he like smiles at you with shark teeth.
How much was it again? Sorry.
14.
14.
The other 3 are in the debris field heading towards the party. And then the one that Solwyn's fighting, who is probably going to miss here, I hope, after everything you did. What's your defense,
Yeah, I
buddy?
hope so, too. Mine is nothing.
Yeah.
I'm a little naked.
No, your
boy.
defense.
Lawrence,
12.
you got a
12.
boon.
So unfortunately,
Booner.
he
Thanks.
unfortunately he does hit you. with one of his
it's a
claws.
14 right now because I have a +2 for
14
magic
right
shield.
You just got a boon
And you got a
also.
boon.
Damn, he still hit you. All right, sorry, man.
Close. And
But-
you got his minuses too, right?
Yeah, I got his minuses too. Unfortunately, he rolled really high. Take. Man, it's 8 coming your way, buddy. It's a claw attack.
Love it.
It's swiping
Love
at
it.
you. Yeah, I'm sorry. And he can try to save?
At the beginning of my turn, he gets to save.
Okay. Yeah, he clawed you. It's not fun. None of the rest of them get to go. Balor.
So we have a minute before these 3 reaches, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my attention and pull out the Morningstar and do an all-out attack on this one that...
DeWatt.
Duat, yeah. Bastard. Let me just roll that if I can get there. Shiz.
Yeah, everyone has been booned.
Oh, wait. Good
And
to
you
know.
have two power-ups too.
I used one of them to blow a hole in the ship faster.
All's ready.
If that doesn't hit, then I'll go ahead and just spend my boon now.
That
to make
does not
this-
hit.
Make this effective. There we go.
You rerolled one of the 2s?
That's 11 total. Oh no, 13 with my bonus. Yes, rerolled one of the 2s.
Okay, so 13. Yeah, that's a hit.
Perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
And what does all out attack do? +1 to damage.
Come crashing in with your Morningstar on this shark man. 9
Yep. Oh, 10 points.
+2, huh?
I think just +1 for the all out attack.
Did you mean to do Arcane Blast?
Nope. With the same dice roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
+1 for the all-out attack, so 10. Minus his armor.
And then I say to Captain Adonis, you're at the back of this scene, right?
Yeah, he's
I'm
like
just
in the debris field trying to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I smashed into this fish, werefish person and just kind of call out, I guess, we're gonna need another way out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
then
gonna-
that's my turn.
Steve is going to come and try and stab this guy too.
Steve.
He will hit. And he has, what did you give him? What kind of sword? A short sword?
Yep.
Alright. Go Steve! He hits him for 8. Alright.
Wow. Fuck him up, Steve.
He draws blood on this thing as he sticks him on the side.
Steve ain't the one.
Steve ain't the one. Not today. Shark! Hi, Shark. Yeah, what's your defense?
I just gotta say, can you stop calling the fish folk things, please? Defense is 11.
I'd rather call them supper, but you know.
Alright, that's a little fish person racist.
Pick on those fishermen back there.
Eric,
I know you're salty, but
the shark
well, you
swims
are.
up on you and bites you.
Cool.
Okay, that's what sharks do.
That was just a love tap earlier. What's the shark mad about?
So he bites you for, he bites you for 18.
Minus armor.
Now,
I didn't minus the armor, so take your armor off of
14?
that. Okay, you have 4 armor? Yeah, then 14.
Cool.
Yeah, he comes and takes a big old bite.
Freaking sharks.
It's a shark! Yeah,
I got the map.
no cap. On God. Hernassus.
I'm gonna take out my pistol and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Nice. Shoot him right in his shark wiener.
Blam does 11 hit.
Do you want to use your boon?
Yes.
You can just use it to add the flat +2 if you want.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to get as much as I
Oh yeah, because
Hey,
it wouldn't
nice.
mess with your
How many
doubles.
stunt
There
points
you
is
go.
that?
That's smart. Okay,
How
so
many stunt points is that?
you hit, and you got 4 stun points. Yeah.
So here's his damage.
Okay.
Do I have enough to pierce and reload? Hold on.
Oh yeah, you
too.
can do the reload because, oh man.
Because reloading my rifle while I'm doing this would be a great idea. How much I have? 4? For 2. What? No. That's not how that works. Learn your powers. It's 1. Right. So 1 for pierce, so half his armor's gone. 1 to reload my rifle.
Half rounded
is that
up
a-
or down.
Is that Pearson a permanent thing? Like everyone benefits
It's for that
from
one attack. It's for
One
that
attack.
and it's round down. So pierce, rapid reload, rifle.
So 9, you ablate his armor, so he takes this much.
I'll mighty blow with the other 2.
You're gonna mighty blow.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll mighty blow this. Hopefully, I'll drop him in one go. So an extra d6.
Nice.
So just stick it into his belly and pack.
Yeah, you blast him, and he looks like he just got shot in the stomach by a gun. It looks right. He's like bleeding out of his mouth. He'll
That's
grit
a
his teeth
really
at you.
Weird way to look, given the circumstances.
Yeah, right. Hey, he's holding himself like he's gritting his teeth. He looks like he's not having a good day. Hector, you are in the debris field. There are 3 shark people moving towards you.
Yep, I'm dipping and dabbing. I'm going right past these fucking guys and getting to the deck to see what that cannon did to the ship. Because this ship is fucked. Our ship hopefully isn't.
Yeah, because if there's a hole in there, then we're kind of screwed anyway.
Yep, so continuing to navigate as quickly and stealthily as I can through the debris field I just came through.
Absolutely. So you, at this point, will make it through the debris field. You'll pass them. They'll see you.
Oh, I don't want to. I'm hiding. I'm sneaking.
Oh, give me a sneak roll.
What is that under?
Dexterity. Stealth if you got it.
Butts.
Hey, look at those.
You
numbers.
actually might have passed. Let me see. Yep, they don't see you. Believe it or not, I rolled like crap.
That's because I am the best that there is.
Yep, they don't see you. So you sneak past them, yeah, successfully.
Sweet. Up on that deck, what do I see?
So you will get up to the top of the deck next turn.
Okay.
Difficult terrain, took a while to get through. But hey, you're through now. You're like on the stairs, heading up. We will shoot on over to Solwyn. He gets to make a save against your thing.
That's correct.
And he does.
Oh no.
Nah, no.
Oh no.
Rolling like crap everywhere except against the one guy that's by himself.
I'm gonna cast enchant armor on myself, and I'm gonna get 5 big old fat stun points.
Woo!
Nice.
And I'm gonna use those to make enchant armor 2 cheaper, so it only costs me 1. And then I'm going to use 3 of them to give myself more armor. So my armor is going to be 5 with the magic shield stun point.
Ooh. Okay. Excellent. Well played, sir. Somebody thought their turn out. You're ready to go. And that's your whole turn, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, you put up magic shield again?
I put up enchant armor and then put up magic shield with the stun points. Yeah,
Oh,
that's exactly
I
right.
got the order mixed up in my head. Sorry. Zero.
And when I enchant armor, I wrote down magic words for myself because I decided to be that guy. I say, Avir Enchantro, and this armor radiates over me, and it looks like elven fey armor, and it looks like real armor. It's not magic. And it's right as this thing's bringing his claw down, so hopefully...
He is about to attack, yep.
Is it like a golden magic color?
No, it looks like gold. Like
Dice
doesn't
don't
look
lie,
like
Gary.
magic at all.
Dice don't lie. You described your armor. I rolled 3 ones.
Yeah.
I rolled 3
Well,
ones
this
just now.
claw comes crashing down on this ancestral elven armor that just is, older than time itself and made by the first elven smiths. And then just as it came, I was going to say, is it gone? I think it's days. It's concentration or something. I'll check into it.
I'm actually going to
I'll
say,
get back to you.
when he's about to attack you, like, the sight of the armor is too much for him, and it, like, rebukes the evil creature.
Yeah, shining
like,
with
he
the
didn't-
radiant light of the sun.
He didn't lay a hand on you. He wasn't even close. Balor.
At this point, I with the gunshot punching through this thing's stomach, I'm gonna step back off of it, drop the Morningstar into its little hoop, and turn the other direction. I want to catch it to Lawrence, and sloshing through the water, come up and place a hand for a healing touch, which will do nicely. That's gonna be I get some stun points on that.
Oh, you're going to swim out to go touch him?
Yes. I'm gonna get over there so I can.
Y'all
Damn
motherfuckers
the
are
blood
crazy.
in
I would
water.
never get that water. You couldn't
Dark
pay
light,
me.
dude.
Bro,
Dark light.
bro, I'm on the fucking first boat still. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, hell no. But you guys are braver than me. That's a lot of stunt points you got there.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
But you are going to be healed a substantial amount. It looks like, Kian, on your turn.
So, okay, just a quick question. It says if the spell does damage, one target of the spell takes extra d6. Can I argue for healing?
I'm fine with that.
Cool. Then I'll take that along with skillful casting, reduce it down to 1, and then add an extra d6 of healing.
Saving it.
Oh, vampire
Always a good
bites.
move.
Oh, vampire bites.
That is 3 total, so it's 3d6 plus another d6. 9
Vampire
points.
Bites gives another point to the game master, and Captain Grimley gives another boon to Aaron.
Thank you.
We got a feud going on.
Yeah, man, we got a battle on the board right now.
So 9 points back to you, Lawrence.
Thank you.
As,
So
let's come up next
vampire
year.
bites. You won't be able to see the effects of what your thing did, but I've been using a bastardized stat sheet for this creature. I will just use the regular one now. I'll use the full shark. The whole shark and nothing but the shark.
Don't jump it.
I shan't.
Hey.
Hey.
We jumped the shark in Wild Sea.
I was gonna say that.
We sure did. That was terrible. We did some funny stuff in that game. Steve, unfortunately, the pirate. I'm just now realizing. Steve absolutely. So Steve walks up and just like sticks this sword in this thing's heart, and it drops dead. It drops stone cold dead.
Right, Steve.
That's it. He's gonna pick up its trident. He's gonna spin it around, and he's gonna yell at the 3 coming. Ah! Because Steve's apparently the greatest warrior that ever did was. And then we're gonna pop on. Shark's turn.
Praises be to Steve.
No.
The shark is. The shark is pretty hurt.
Did I get a second turn already? The shark's attacking again?
Yeah, you got another turn, didn't you?
He's only hit it once.
Yeah.
Oh, well then you go.
Then I got healed.
I must have missed you.
All good. I mean,
You go now.
Yeah, that's right, because he should go at the top because didn't he?
He should
roll
go
a
after
thing?
Hector, yeah, but
Right.
we were talking about the ship, and so I jumped on over to the ship. Yep.
Just forget about your baby brother. Works for me, bud.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Would not be the first time. Pass this to Kevin. Fighting
Hit.
check.
That is a hit.
Okay. And then I'll keep using my.
Dun.
And I'm using the military fork, so with the penalty on that, it's still a hit.
Yeah, it's still a hit. That's a good hit.
Okay. And then damage.
That's 10 altogether, right?
Wrote the right thing.
Is
9
there
plus.
stunt points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you also have 3 stun points, yeah.
Pierce the armor.
Yeah, you can pierce the armor.
I'll
That's
pierce
2.
the armor.
And 1 can skirmish, which that's.
Can I skirmish? Can I skirmish Aaron away
Yeah,
from the shark?
yeah, sure.
Like just push her away.
Yeah, you just push her away.
Towards the ship.
You push her while you stab this thing pretty heartily. Yeah, it takes. I mean, you're doing decent damage to this thing. It is going to berserk. It's going to enter a berserk state. You see it start to thrash about, and its eyes turn blood red. As it
Berserk shark.
Yeah.
Coming.
the shark can berserk. So that's fun. Thanks, Vampire Bites. I wasn't gonna let it do that, but you're hit.
6.
Okay, I didn't do max damage like I did last time.
Nice.
It's only 16 this time.
God.
My God.
-4, so take
12.
12. But it's berserking, so take 15. Take 15 altogether, sorry.
21.
No, just 15. Oh, that's your health now.
No, I'm doing my math. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's all good. There's a lot of numbers flying
15
around.
on top of that, because forget you. Like,
So
what
you
way
heal Lawrence Belor, but you see the shark berserk, and you see it bite him and thrash him like savagely. Like
God.
it's probably difficult. Like it's probably upsetting to see. It's not fun. Oh man, why would I make you guys face my fears? What am I? This is hard for me. Yeah, so that was the shark. We're gonna go back to Hernas.
So as like after shooting him in the belly, part of the reload's probably when Badass Steve steps forward and he jabs him. That gives me enough room and space to kind of quickly grab down, bite at the my shot and powder, quickly reroll the rifle, and as he's raw, I level up and fire at one of the guys coming through the
Hell yeah.
debris. I'll aim with that because I was able to reload. At the guy I'm shooting, is my dex higher than theirs?
No. All of them have the same dex,
Sad
unfortunately.
face.
It's all
Why
2.
is everyone? Damn it!
It's all
One out of shape shark guy.
Yeah, you shoot the fat one. Yeah, that is a hit. That is a hit. Damn, that's not
Damn.
bad at all, sir. That is not bad at all. You blast one. I'll say you like knock it on its butt a little bit for effect, but he'll get back up and start heading to you with everybody else. Hector Adonis,
I am up at the top of that
you're
ship.
at the top. You get there in time to
And-
see a beacon of light shine down on the deck of the ship.
And I
As
could see my boy Lawrence getting thrashed by this fucking shark.
yeah, the light from him casting his armor might have illuminated the water enough to see your buddy getting thrashed.
Firing the cannon at the shark.
You have to run back down, but you can. Yeah, you can run back down.
However, I need to do that.
You run back. I'll say you get down to the stairs leading up to the cannons, and you could probably shoot it next turn.
Cool. That's what I'm doing.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, shooting it with the cannon's not a bad plan. All right. Lawrence. I didn't forget you this time. My bad.
Thanks, bud. Forgot about Dre. All right. I mean, I kind of don't have much of a choice but to keep on keeping on. I think. Well, actually, so do I have to actively work to get unclenched from its jaw?
No.
Or that's just
You and Belor could swim back into the ship. The water is up to everyone's calves at this point. About to pass the knee.
Then I hit it one more time. Yeah. I'm gonna go one more time.
Alright. That is a hit, sir.
Hit, no stun points. Okay.
That's unfortunate. Oh.
All good. And then
You're doing pretty well against this thing, if I'm being completely honest.
Thick damage. Can I use a boon to... How would that work?
You can use a boon to either add +2 or reroll one of your damage dice.
Oh, it's a 2 plus a 4.
Yeah,
so
you
I'll
rolled a
reroll-
2 and a 4, yeah.
I'll re-roll the 2.
Yeah, I like that you can see the breakdown if you go over. Yeah, reroll the 2. 5. There you go. So 5 and a 4, that's a
Nice.
9.
Plus 1.
Plus 1, 10. That's like consistently what you've been doing.
Lawrence Fishburne knows kung fu.
So yeah, you stab this thing again. It is bleeding.
Nice.
Air you think you're breathing?
It is bleeding now. You bloodied the shark. But yeah, you can still swim away.
Yeah, minor action, move. Yeah, I'll move back to the,
You can move back inside the ship.
yeah. Holding my, literally one more hit and my guts would be spilling out of my body, so I'm like,
Pretty much.
I'm like holding my intestines in as I go.
Solwyn, you're shining with the light of 1,000 suns.
Vir Enchantro! And I do it again and give myself another +1 armor.
Does it
So
not
that's
stay?
You can stack it. It can stack twice.
Are you just gonna go super unkillable?
Yeah, I give myself
Turtle
another
up.
stack of armor. Yep, that's it. I gotta survive until you guys are done.
Imagining, like, what are you doing? More armor!
Uh-huh.
Just bigger and, like, more grotesque.
Honestly,
Being like a big golden elven helmet lands with like one of those giant golden mohawks.
The really long point out front.
he's gonna try and attack you one more time. If he can't hit you,
Flying! Ha ha!
does 15 hit you in your current state?
Yes, the 15 does hit me in my current state.
Okay.
Well, it adds to your armor, not your defense, right?
Correct.
How much armor do you have?
Just 2.
So
Now.
just 2?
Yeah, it would have been more last turn, right? With the big shield thing, but I didn't get stun points this time.
Well, I thought you gave yourself enchant armor and you stacked the enchant armors. Spells.
Yes, so now I have 2. Enchant armor gives a +1.
Oh, I thought it was way more than that. My
Yep.
bad.
I also thought it was
So
more than that.
now I have 2 +1s that gives me 2 armor. My defense is still
That's
a
so
14.
good for a guy just wearing clothes.
He'll slash you, and you'll get a little punch. Like you'll feel it through the armor, but he only is going to wind up doing after your armor 2. So he doesn't hurt you very much at all.
I'm still not bleeding, which is good news for me.
Yeah, you're holding on.
And as far as like the visual, I'm just like backing up around the ship, trying to get behind the mast, trying to duck down. So there's a lot more swipes and biting going on. Most of those are dodged in between, but every now and then he gets a good piece of me.
Good old blind Walter. He's gonna try something. Okay, good job, Walter. He's gonna.
summoned the god of death, Anubis.
He just opens his mouth and the thing melts.
Nope, his eyes. Takes
His
the
eyes.
wrap off and just comes out of him.
He's actually Cyclops. No, he ties a rope around the thing, and then he kicks something overboard. You watch as the shark gets yanked over the side of the ship.
Amazing.
Because no one was messing with him that whole time, and he was doing stuff. The shark goes in the water. Yes, it is the rest of the bad guys. I guess there are 3 in combat with you guys now. One of them's going to attack Steve, the pirate, and unfortunately stunt point on him. Steve the pirate gets stabbed for an unfortunate amount.
Oh.
Oh, Steve.
He gets a good cut. He gets a good cut across his chest. The other one's gonna get you, Hernassi. Hit with stunt point.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Me too. Penguin, me too.
I missed that cartoon in toys. Oh, Street Sharks. Yep,
Jawsome.
it's a good one.
Jocelyn.
I missed Jabberjaw. Right? No one Jabberjaw.
Nope.
All right. Hernandez, take 15.
Minus my 3.
You get stabbed by a trident again. I forgot that you got big stabbed by a trident earlier. And then the third one's going to throw a spear at... Nah, screw it. He'll throw it at Lawrence. Lawrence just came in. Lawrence, what's your defense?
11.
A spear sticks into the wall next to your head. Ping! There is a throwing spear right there now for you if you want it. And then, Belor, it's your turn. You're alone in the water with a shark now.
Yeah. I swim behind Lawrence as he goes swimming past. I turn with him and pull up back into the boat on the other side of him. And as I do, I roll sort of upright if I have enough room to, and do another healing touch on Lawrence here. Oh God, didn't pass the thing. Well, I have another boon, so I'll throw that in there. Thank you, Grimly. And let's see.
2.
I did get a 2, that's true.
There you
So
go.
this one's going in, and that's just enough. So that's going to be another 3 points. Or sorry, 3d6 to heal. And then, as I'm doing this, I say, Lawrence, get up. The dance is not over yet.
Alright, I'll keep going.
You heal for 11?
For 11 points, yes.
It's not bad. Yeah, Lawrence, you're back in it. Steve is going to go to work with his newfound trident. He's going to stab the ever-living piss out of one of these guys. Because he's the greatest warrior that's ever been. He's going to do a handsome 10 damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Looking good.
So the one you just shot, his guts are opened up by this trident. It's still able to fight. It just has a stab wound now, but it doesn't look good. The shark... So the shark's going to come slamming into that hole following you guys. And he gets stuck. He's going to start thrashing about in the hole, making it wider.
Oh no.
He does not get to attack you this turn. He's going to fight the ship. But the hole's bigger. The water starts rising quicker. It is, at this point, it is up to, like, your chests. You guys are going to have to start swimming soon. Herness. Your powder's going to get wet if you don't move.
Fudge. With my speed of 12, can I get above decks?
Your speed of 12, no, you can get to the cannon deck, which is slightly higher.
Alright, I am going to push past these guys. My major action is going to be defend, and I'm just going to move to the cannon deck.
Excellent. That is where you see Hector. Hector.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So you might need help here, because
Perfect
the
timing.
shark
Yeah.
is, like, towards the back of the ship now.
Right as Hernas gets there, I'm gonna get him to help me pull this fucking cannon down, and we're just gonna aim it straight at those dipshits in the stairwell and right into that shark. And boy, is that fortunate timing, because I can help use Hernas's accuracy for firing shit versus.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do this. Yeah, screw it. Hernazis, make the roll. Just like you're shooting
it's a
your
black powder
arquebus.
weapon,
Yeah, it's a black
so-
powder weapon.
I need to spend a boon or anything like that for this.
The fact that you spent so much time setting it up, I'm fine with it.
Like, I'm probably, unless I'm helping you fire and I'm just giving you tips like, do this, that, like that.
Yeah, like you come up and it's lit, and I'm moving it lit, like it's not saying.
Tip it down, tip it down. Oh, there you go.
Interesting. Would you like to use a boon, sir? Says not. That's not the best.
Oh, yeah, it's accuracy. It uses accuracy, not perception. That's what my brain.
Can he use my boon since it was a joint effort?
Yeah.
There you go.
Reroll the 1.
Brings it to an 11. Do you want to spend another? Do either of you have one?
I think we only got one, huh?
Oopsie.
The
If
whole
we got
party's been
two,
booned
and I have
twice.
2. All right, well then I'll use it.
Right? Yeah. Grimly booned.
Grimly, I thought just booned.
Yeah,
Aaron
but just
twice.
booned Aaron twice. But
Yeah,
then
she
Penguin
actually-
did.
Yeah, she booned Aaron twice, so there's 2. You got booned like twice back to back.
You did.
I very much appreciate it.
I'll allow it. I don't want it to go wrong. You shoot the shark with the cannon. I'll say you've been aiming it long enough, God knows. Alright. You hit it with the cannon. Its health.
Oh, Jahan, if it makes you feel better from a mechanics point of view, this game has the minor actions that let you ready a shot.
Yeah, something. I figure there is a way for him to get. He just needs +1.
Yeah, if he'd have taken
he
minor
probably
action,
would aim
ready
it and
shot.
stuff.
Yeah, he was probably aiming it. Do 5d6 for me. Not sure that's actually how much cannons do, but seems good to me. All right. Yep, that's about what I figured. So
In D&D, I think it's 10d8. So I don't know how the health translates in this.
So, you blast a hole through the shark. It goes belly up. Its head stays in the hole. You also blow a hole in the side of the ship because that's unavoidable. There's nothing you can do to not do that.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. The ship starts filling up with water a lot faster, but the shark is dead. Lawrence.
If I were to utilize that throwing spear back at the person that threw it at me, how would that go about?
Just, yeah, go ahead and throw it.
Like, would that be strength?
It would be accuracy.
Oh, that's dexterity, huh?
No, there's actually an accuracy stat.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Oh, I have -1. I don't know if I want to do that.
What would Lawrence do?
He would still try to throw it. Is the answer to that question?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, throwing spears fighting.
Oh, throwing spear's fighting.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
Either way, you hit.
Oh, I did?
Either way, you hit, yeah.
Whoa!
Nice.
Dice don't lie, man. So that is, I think, a throwing spear is a D6
D6 plus 3.
plus 3.
Plus
So
3.
I just wanted. This is
Push,
like that
yeah.
the best scene in the Northman where they're attacking the thing and the dude throws a throwing spear at him and he catches it and then he immediately throws it back at the dude. Oh, it's so good. 1d6 plus 3. 4
You
What's
hit.
your
You
strength?
hit him.
plus 1. It's 5. Woo!
So you hit one of the shark people. The spear's sticking out of him. Solwyn, what are you doing, buddy? You see the ship kind of have an explosion go off. You hear the cannon.
I request to make an intelligence boat driving check because I'm not trying to do it quickly or beautifully. I'm just trying to do it without sinking the ship.
Yeah, sure. He didn't have time to sabotage the ship, so yeah. That's what he was gonna do.
Explosive intelligence check.
Yep, you guys are sailing.
18 with 4 stunt points, and I'm going to use those stunt points to...
Do it quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say to what half the time, isn't that the thing I
Yep.
can do? Yeah, with haste.
With haste, yeah.
Yep,
You
I'm
pull.
going to figure it out and do it quick.
You pull up. You get to the ship, man. It's pretty quick. You're there. After that, the baddies go. So, at this point, we're over our time. And I don't want to keep anyone past the time. So, I hate to do it, but I'm going to keep track. I'm going to keep all the numbers. The ship is sinking. The next turn, people are going to start swimming. And so, it's going to get a lot more complicated, and there's going to be shark battles while swimming in a sinking ship. So, if you want to see that, you're going to have to join us next week. Same time, Same fresh out the box place.
Same time, same place.
I've been the Game Master Johananon.
The co-host Casualty CDG, and if you like tabletop role-playing games, Jahan and I and friends do that every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Plus, we have a podcast called Fresh Out the Podcast. That's about movies, games, streaming shows, and other pop culture things that we think you need to know about. So if you like games and podcasts, we want to be your guys. You can find me at Casualty CDG, and I'm also painting a ton of Warhammer orcs. So if you're looking for that, you can find me doing it.
And I've been AD Springer, also known as Corbinian. You can find me on Twitch as Corbinian and on Twitter at ElectricMet, CHSR. And that's where you can see me announce when I'm doing streams, because they're somewhat irregular, except for the one that's happening on Saturday, which is at 1:30 Eastern, and that is Star Trek Adventures Klingons. And last I'll develop with those idiots, those brave heroes, they have managed to get themselves marooned in a binary star system, so hopefully they're not going to die.
I feel you, Corbinian.
Hey, wait a minute.
I am Erin Baumier. I am also known as Erin Dippity Doo on the webs. You can follow that to see me talk about random things and fill people in on the new game we got coming out with Adventure Slaying Productions. That's still in development and going rather well. But besides that, always watch out for the Adventure Slaying podcast that I also co-host. And otherwise, I'll be here next week as well.
Thanks as always for tuning in with us. It's been a time on Thursday, fresh out of time until next week. Thank you to Avenging Penguin for that amazing line. And also, I killed the shark. It's canon. It's in the chat.
It's canon.
We'll just take care of that next time, DM.
I've been Keon the Fish Boy. If you like indie, alternative, emo, rock music, you can find me on all music streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, and all that stuff. Under Keon, that's K-I-Y, always hate Nazis. That's how you spell that.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay fresh.